And welcome, folks, into the Jeff Kai's Auto Center broadcast booth. I am Alex Jones, filling in once again for an ill Brooks Hill. Thoughts and prayers out to him at this tough time for him. Really sounds like they're opening up his practice window on the short-term IR after Christmas, so he should be back for the Black Bears next game against the Danbury Heavyweights. Alongside me this evening, once again, is Matty B, one of the hosts of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct Podcast, the official podcast of the FPHL.
Yes, Alex, thank you for having me back. It was so nice. I got to do it twice. It's great to be back with you again tonight.
And thank you for coming, Matty. You know, as always, it's great to have somebody in the booth who's so excited about being a part of FPHL hockey.
That is me.
And welcome into the Triple City Family Dental pregame show. Triple City's Family Dental, making your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148. And now we look back to yesterday's game, a 5-2 victory for the Binghamton Black Bears. It is time for the Black Bears Rewind, highlights from the previous game presented by the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club. Looking back on that game, Matty B, opening up scoring, Austin Thompson gets the deflection goal out in front of the power play, 1-0 Black Bears.
And then it was pretty much, it was a good way to start. The game kind of muddled through. The start, we remarked about the line combination to begin the game. It looked like both teams were feeling each other out. But the Black Bears did strike first in that game, but they would, they'd find themselves a little sandbag after that.
Yeah, and a pair of goals by Blacksmith, one on even strength, one on a penalty kill, shorthanded, led to Watertown taking the 2-1 lead headed into the second period. Gavin Yates gets a great pass from the defensive zone into the offensive zone. On his stick, able to keep the defender off, puts it in the back of the net for the tying goal.
Yeah, it was a beautiful way to end the period, beautiful way to get things right for Binghamton as they got kind of regrouped. We remarked about this too, heading into the first intermission. Binghamton is a better team than Watertown. They're on paper a better team. They certainly did not play that way in the first period. They kind of got lucky to get out of there in the situation that they were in. And as we talked about it, there was a pep talk at the intermission, and whatever was said, it worked.
And then the Black Bears continued their pressure, putting on 2 more goals, one by Matthew Boylar, and then the capper at the end was from Dakota Bond, empty netter, all the way from one end to the other, coast to coast. As a player, as an official, how do you think it feels to get one of those empty netters to cap out a game?
Well, it takes a lot of pressure off the team. Maybe they can kind of sit back and say, okay, we won this game. Maybe if you're asking, does it feel any better or worse than an actual goal through a goalie? No, I don't think so. Your name's on the score sheet. You get the puck. It's a goal, man. I would never look at it like that.
It doesn't count any different on the stat sheet.
No, it
or
doesn't.
when you're negotiating your next contract.
I mean, it says EN next to it. That's about it. But.
Well, the Black Bears Rewind is brought to you by the Binghamton Black Bears Hockey Booster Club. Join the Booster Club today. Visit them behind Section 4 at the Black Bears' next home game. Folks, we're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with our Tully's Coaches Corner with Coach Brant Sherwood. I got to speak to him, and I relay those thoughts to you after this.
Bring in the new year with the Binghamton Black Bears as they take on the Danbury Hatchlets on Sunday, December 31st at a special 5 p.m. start time. It is 2-for-1 beer night, and the Black Bears will be wearing their Night Ranger jerseys for the second time this year. Grab your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Oh, Labatt, you make me think of good things. Good things! Like calming tempers down. Good things! And passing them around. So stand up and cheer. Labatt's good beer. Good things. Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
We're going to go straight into the Tully's Coaches Corner interview. Alex Jones here for the Binghamton Black Bears broadcast, and we spoke to Coach Brant Sherwood I had to relay those. Unfortunately, Coach Sherwood wasn't able to come down and speak in the studio, so here's what I got from him. Got to speak with Coach Sherwood before the game. We spoke about how do you get the guys prepared for this game, what do you expect out of tonight. His sentiments were he just wants the guys to go out there, have fun, play Binghamton Black Bears hockey, and remember who they were. Last night, it was a tough game, a physical game. They really liked what they saw from the guys, but they expect to have more of it. And he would like to see them just go out there and play a fun Binghamton Black Bears style of hockey where they're just kind of flowing, they're just kind of playing, not going to get caught up in anything, take too many dumb penalties. This game is very important. Headed into the holidays, you want to send everybody home, back to their families, happy, healthy, ready to go. The Black Bears are really excited about what they've seen from Connor McNanama. However, we are going to see Sam Levecchi start in net tonight. Sam is coming off a couple good starts in a row, and Coach Sherwood was excited to see how he can bounce back after Connor McNanama taking so many of the starting reps in a row. Thank you so much to Coach Sherwood for speaking to us in the Tully's Good Time Coaches Corner. Folks, we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Welcome to...
You can experience gig speeds with Greenlight Networks. Our reliable fiber connection provides fast, affordable internet, so you can accomplish more in less time. We're expanding coverage in many places in the Southern Tier, and we want to be your internet provider. Visit greenlightnetworks.com and click on Check Availability to see if we're in your area. Greenlight Networks. Fast, affordable internet in your hometown.
For discounted name brand clothing and footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
And welcome back into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. Alex Jones again filling in for Brooks Hill, who is ill at the moment, headed into the holidays. Scratches and injuries updates are presented by the Court Jester Athletic Club. 3 scratches for tonight. Nikita Ivashkin still serving his 3-game suspension. The last game of that 3-game suspension for an indecent gesture. Dan Weaver and Austin Thompson both are healthy scratches tonight. A little bit of an interesting situation here, Matty B. We are getting into something, some rather uncharted territory. If I think some fans astutely notice in the warm-ups, Connor McNanama line was out there, not as a goaltender, right, but as a forward. Matty B, how common is it to see, if you can ever think of a time when a goaltender was the goalie the first night and a forward the second night?
So outside of youth hockey, it's not very common, but in the youth hockey ranks, it is very common. We call it, is he going to skate out? That's the phrase they use to delineate a goaltender that has now switched to a forward or a defenseman. So at the pro ranks, it's not common, but it's authorized. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just very uncommon once you hit, when you get above midget level of youth hockey.
And that's a look at your scratches and injury update presented by the Court Jester Athletic Club, Binghamton's premier fitness facility. And let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup as we see on the video board above. We will see what's on for the Black Bears. Brought to you by our friends at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. As we hear a little fan noise picking up here, fans giving some Ric Flair woos. To speak on that further, let's go through our starting lineup together. It's going to be an interesting one here, folks, a very interesting one. It's a non-traditional lines for the Black Bears, and let's see what we got. So, centers tonight are going to be Kirkby and Yates, running a 2-center grouping, not 3 centers. You're going to have 3 lines, however. First line is going to be Oliveri, and it's going to be Thomas Ray. Second line, Logar, Connor Smith. For all of those of you wondering where Connor Smith was, he's back out tonight. I have not heard anything from the coaching staff or anything like that today. So that could have been just, an illness, anything like that. We don't know. Our final pairing is going to be Fletcher and Somero making up the last pairing, and then Connor McEnhama is going to be essentially our third forward. He's the guy who, unless I spoke with him earlier, and he'll be in the Excite Motorsports Intermission show. Do not expect to see him on the ice. He'll be serving penalties and doing that kind of thing. It won't be anything you'll see a lot of long shifts from him. On the defense, we have Jesse Anderson slotting back into his defensive role that he held pretty much throughout the entire start to the season. He's pairing up with JT Walters. Then we have Dakota Bond and Daniel Stone. Adrian Bulldogs, that pairing is going to stay together. They played together last year on that Adrian Bulldogs team that had Connor Smith and Brendan Stanko. Absolute great team. And then our final pairing of the night is going to be Matu Boylar and the Cortland State grad Liam Anderson. An interesting setup of Coach Sherwood's club.
Yeah, it is. And Coach Sherwood said during his presser with you that it's about having some fun tonight. It's about kind of playing their style of hockey. There was a physical game last night, a lot of penalties, a lot of body. He wants to get everybody home happy and healthy for the holidays, but I think he wants to get a win. And it's kind of like, I referenced the thing when you're going to run a business or a restaurant or whatever, and you've got to close for a couple days. Well, you got to get rid of that food, man. And so you got to put it all out. Let's put it all out there on the table. That's what's going to happen tonight.
It seems almost like a lineup gumbo.
Yes.
We're throwing everything in a pot with a roux, and let's see how it goes.
We got to cook it up. It won't keep.
And here's your Black Bears entering the ice now, wearing their alternate third jersey, the Green Bears, as we call them. An excellent jersey developed by our own graphics guy, E.J. Worth, in accordance with Bobby Gross, who does our merchandise here. Both did an excellent job with our third jerseys, which is our Green Bear, and then the fourth jersey is going to be the Night Rangers, which we'll wear on New Year's Eve.
Nice. Yeah, listen, that's a hot color green, man. You can mess green up, but this is not a messed up green. It's a nice emerald colored, I like it.
To me, it gets us pretty close to almost a Notre Dame color where they just have that shamrock green. Yeah. Maybe a Kelly green in there. It was a very good shade picked by E.J. Worth and
you can
Robert
mess it up.
Gross, as they did that throughout this off season. So it's going to be, our starting forwards are going to be Yates, Smith, and Logar. An interesting combination. That's a lot of speed with Logar and Yates. Bone, oh my goodness, I haven't said that was the first mess up this year. Dakota Bond and Dan Stone are going to be your defensive pairing, and Sam Levecchi in net.
Well, as we mentioned, as we saw last night, it was the Yates and Bond show, 5 points between the two of them. They were everywhere. And then you add in number 7 there, Thomas Ray. I mean, this team's got a lot of ways they can come get you. And I would be smart to kind of spread that out around the lineup as well. So it should be pretty fun. Looking forward to this, man. Let's get Christmas kicked off right.
And for the Watertown Wolves, it'll be Doyle, Gamsatov, Blacksmith, and DeBari starting, and Bouchard in net. And interesting that they've rolled Bouchard 2 nights in a row. And Gingrich was the one I missed.
Interesting about Bouchard, 45 shots faced last night. We'll see how he affects that.
That is a lot of shots to face, and we're going to head to our quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the national anthem right after this.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Whether you're a high school or college athlete or a weekend warrior, Guthrie is the area's premier sports medicine program, offering injury evaluation, concussion management, physical therapy, and more. With a full team of providers across New York and Pennsylvania offering same or next day appointments, Guthrie gets you back in the game as quickly as possible. Call the Guthrie Sports Medicine team today at 866-GUTHRIE or learn more at guthrie.org/sportsmed.
And that was just a beautiful version of the national
Absolutely.
anthem. A fantastic. What a great job. We're going to head into time to take a look at tonight's goaltending matchup, brought to you by Thompson & Johnson Equipment and Company. In net for the Black Bears, Sam Levecchi, 6 wins, 1 loss, 3.24 goals against average, and a .908 save %. On the opposite side, Evan Bouchard, as you said, faced 42 shots last night. That's a pretty heavy workload for our goaltender.
It is, and one of the things that was really key last night was the fact that Binghamton just kept bringing the pressure. They started to get a lot of shots there back into this game. How is that going to affect him going forward? He did a really good job last night, but does he have anything more left?
Exactly. It's going to be interesting to see if the Black Bears are able to add pressure early and often.
That's got to be what they got to do.
It could get him out early. We can see Owen Listwitz. We've seen Coach Verbeek very often go to that quick goaltender change right off the jump if his goaltender lets in 2 or 3 early goals.
And that has to be what Watertown's fearing, and that has to also be what Binghamton's trying to do. They got to. I mean, they're going to want to see what they can do with this guy right early, often. Keep the pressure on him and see if they can get inside Watertown's head early.
And that's the Thompson & Johnson Equipment Company goaltending matchup. Thompson & Johnson elevating your expectations. Well, that'll do it for tonight's edition of the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental, they make your smile their priority. When we come back, we will have tonight's BAE Systems opening face-off, and the Black Bears and the Watertown Wolves next right here on the Black Bears YouTube channel.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level?
And we got our BAE Systems opening face-off. Puck drop, and Gamstov gets the puck past the Black Bears defense, however, right in front of them. A quick shot from Blacksmith, who was the 2-goal scorer last night for the Watertown Wolves.
All the offense they had last night was by him, and he gets right back at it.
Late shot by Logar, right into the chest of Bouchard. An easy one for the Watertown Wolves goaltender. He's going to melt it down, take the face off to his left.
Now, Alex, I got to ask you a question. Are my eyes deceiving me out here? Why do I only see 3 officials? Do we know the reasoning?
Well, unfortunately, one of the officials, there was a miscommunication. He thought tonight's game was in Watertown as Yates gets back and tries to give it to Logar, turned over to Blacksmith. However, he thought the game was in Watertown, arrived at the rink, realized, oh my gosh, nope, this is not a hockey. This is a figure skating event. Got in his car and is probably following every state and local ordinance for speed. I would definitely assume that.
Listen, that's okay. Hey, I did it with 2-man, so you can do it with 3. It's effective. I'm sure they can hold it down to that 4th guy shows up.
Watertown tries to get it deep, just misses the stick. However, no icing as Bond rips it around and lays a good hit.
Nice hit.
Gets on Ray's stick. He's just not able to handle it, however. Gets it over to Bond. Bond allows it to slide to Stone. Stone starts the breakout play to Don Oliveri. Oliveri holds, gets it up the middle, not able to reach Ray's stick. However, Oliveri catches one to the face, though, on the attempted clear. Shot on net. Boy, that one had some steam with it. Kirkby's there, gets it to Oliveri. Oliveri kicks it in the corner. No one able to grab it as Watertown pops it out of the zone, and it's going to go between the skates of Jesse Anderson. Shot on net for the Watertown.
That was a quick shot.
Great save by Sam Levecchi. Kick save gets it away into harmless area. JT Walters has the puck. He's going to hold as he brings it up out of the zone. Start the breakout play for the Binghamton Black Bears. He gets it to Don Oliveri. Oliveri with a stick handle. Tries to kick it back out. However, Kirkby is able to get the puck back to Oliveri. Oliveri holds, gets it up top. Shot by Jesse Anderson into the gut of Bouchard, and Bouchard's going to melt it down. 18:50 left in the first period. We're still tied up at 0-0.
Yeah, listen, a good test early on for Binghamton, or a good opportunity. For Watertown, those low on the ice shots, very deceptive. Great pad save by the Binghamton goaltender.
And it looks like some early talk between Tyson Kirkby and Trevor Lord, who's coming off serving a 1-game suspension for jumping Dan Weaver. Shot goes wide of the net and is circled around. Gingrich has the puck. He holds. He's going to get it up the center ice. Botero gets a shot on net, and it is quickly swallowed up by Sam Levecchi, melted down with 18:01 left in the first.
So far, so good, right?
100%. A lot of back and forth action, kind of what we saw last night. These are two teams that really like to stretch the puck.
It's a lot like we saw last night.
And those are some those are some easy real estate chances you're okay with getting those shots on net. Tara and Kirkby. Black Bears win the draw, however, gets pinned into the corner. Fletcher with a good hit.
I got the elbow up a little bit too high, I think.
That's going to be a call on Fletcher on the hit on Tomasi. Let's see if the guys in the video booth can get us that one on the Heinz Energy replay. The Binghamton Black Bears are headed to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. This penalty kill is brought to you by Northeastern Striping Corporation. Northeastern Striping Corporation is a full-service specialty contracting company specializing in paving and concrete. Josh Fletcher headed the penalty box. See, as the Heinz Energy replay.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you, especially by the boards from behind. You can't do that, especially with the elbow up. Good call.
Yeah, that's going to be a boarding. So they're saying that Fletcher left his feet there.
Yep. Easy
call for the officials. A shot on net and easily swallowed up by Sam Levecchi. Going to boil it down and get to another face-off. Watertown seems to be attacking down low tonight with their power play, trying to play a little two-man game against the single defender down low.
Listen, they got to work some of their forwards, more of their forwards into the offensive picture. Last night, as we mentioned, it was the Blacksmith show. They got to get some more offense generated from some more people.
And Lord tries to pinch down. However, the Black Bears are able to get it onto the stick. Tyson Kirkby, and here clears the puck all the way to the opposite end. Watertown's going to start their breakout play. A long stretch pass that is completely missed by the Watertown forward, not able to connect there. And Dan Stone is able to clear the puck. Watertown having a little bit of trouble getting it out of their own zone. Binghamton with a very good forecheck.
Yep.
They play a very high forecheck on the penalty kill. Really like to harass the forwards. Watertown, however, able to bring it up the left wing with a lot of speed. A shot from in front of the net from Botero just missed. He just got a little piece of that in. Dakota Bond able to reach a stick out and affect that shot. Stone puck gets in the middle of the ice. It's held by Connor Smith, not a guy known for doing a ton of penalty killing, but at the same time, with how aggressive Watertown does on their power play, might not be a bad idea to have a goal scorer out there.
Absolutely, and listen, it's really nice to be able to see the numbers a little bit better tonight on Watertown. Better color combination tonight, Alex.
Yeah, white and periwinkle, much better than the navy and periwinkle. Watertown brings it up and drives down the left side. Walters gives a little love tap. Watertown cycle, drops it off. 4 more, and it's just swept out front. A great job by JT Walters keeping his stick on the ice and shutting down the passing lane. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Binghamton Black Bears. Tomasi loses the puck. Yates on a hard forecheck, getting really up in the face. Yamsatov has the puck, brings it down center ice, moves to his left side, drive on net, and the power. The Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill is over.
Yeah, that was a great kill. That was a great kill. They really harassed Watertown, trying to get out of their own zone. Watertown wasn't aggressive enough to break the trap, break the harassment. Outstanding kill.
And I completely agree. An excellent kill. Looks like we've got the Yates at center for this one. It's going to be Anderson, Oliveri, and Ray. Oliveri and Ray are your forwards. Anderson is your defender with his partner tonight, Walters. We'll probably see some line shifts as we go along. Not your typical 9 forwards for the Binghamton Black Bears. Our next home game, ring in the new year with the Binghamton Black Bears as they take on the Danbury inside the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena on New Year's Eve at a special 5 p.m. start time. Tickets can be purchased online at binghamtonblackbears.com, or you can call our front office at 607-722-7367.
Get to go to the game and still have time to do something for New Year's Eve.
That's the best part about it. Turnover in the defensive zone for the Black Bears results in a very good offensive chance for the Watertown. Binghamton is able to break that play up and push it down the left side. Thomas Ray coming in with a head of a seat. However, Don Oliveri is able to pick up the puck, get a little bit of a reverse check on Thornton. However, he gives it up, and Watertown's able to cycle the puck out. Tapped away by Mathieu Boilar. Oliveri gets it to Ray. Ray immediately gets it back to Oliveri. Oliveri tries a little stick play. However, Schmidt is having none of it, separates him from the puck. Watertown holds the puck in the neutral zone. Is going to drop it deep. Sam Levecchi steps out of his crease to play it, not able to corral it, however. Played deep to Trevor Lord in the corner, coming off his 1-game suspension. Binghamton gets the puck back. Thomas Ray gets it over to Gavin Yates. A lot of speed between these two. Yates holds. Boilar with a shot on net, pushed just wide by Bouchard. Lord with a little love tap to Ray. Connor Smith gets in deep, chops the puck out front. Ray is not able to get it off the Watertown Wolf. Tomasi holds the puck. He's going to do a long stretch pass off the boards. It's going for an icing, however. Tomasi just not able to get over the line. We're going to take our first media timeout of the meeting of the evening. Come back for more Binghamton Black Bears hockey right after this.
Jersey, bring us the hitties! Yeah! All right, I got the hitties. Consome's out, eh? Oh, yeah. Cheers, baby. A win like that calls for a real celebration. Oh, yeah. I have one on that.
Getting your hands on an all-new CF Moto side-by-side or four-wheeler is now easier than ever at ExciteMotorsports.com. Purchase your next power sports vehicle with our new, easy, and quick online buying experience. Browse inventory on ExciteMotorsports.com. Buy, get approved for financing and e-sign online right from your phone. Ride, have your new power sport vehicle delivered to your home the next day at no extra charge. Browse, buy, ride. Fun starts here at ExciteMotorsports.com.
And welcome back to the Binghamton Black Bears broadcast. I'm Alex Jones here with Maddie B of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast, the official podcast of the FPHL. Tonight's first period is brought to you by Dragon Billiards Instructions. Learn, shop, repair all things billiards at their store, investor, or online at dragonbilliardsinstruction.com. Maddie B, you just noticed something. What did you see?
I see a full four-man officiating crew. We are in business.
You can still, I think, see the steam coming off the one official as the Black Bears fight for the draw. Watertown's able to get it away. Quickly turned over to Connor Smith, however. Black Bears are going to get the puck back in the neutral zone. Boilar tries to hand it off to Logar. Logar not able to get it away from Gingrich. Gingrich gets deep. A shot on net, lost in the pads of Sam Levecchi, and he's going to freeze it down. 14:03 left in the first period, tied up 0-0.
Probably the worst part of that for that ref was probably coming on. All that he went through tonight, the worst was getting on the ice late because he knew everybody in this building and everybody on those benches was watching him.
I'm sure the coaches too had a little bit,
yes.
little talk for him, like, oh, nice to see you, sorry we couldn't delay the game for you any further.
Glad you can be here.
Watertown wins draw, immediately brought into a scrum in the corner. It's held alongside by Gamstov. Gamstov turned over onto the stick of Mathieu Boilar. Boilar gets to Smith. Smith starts to break out to Kirkby. Kirkby's going to hold, gives it to Logar at the blue line. Logar puts it on net. A very awkward shot, almost snuck through Bouchard's pad. Connor Smith's going to look for a power move. Big man Connor Smith gets out in front. Ooh, and a great stick check by Chase Damari. A great job by him to get that stick check, because otherwise I think that's in the back of the net.
And you mentioned the awkward shot, hit a few sticks on the way, kind of changed the direction on the ice. Bouchard was able to track it all the way in, though, and make the save.
And we see here on the Heinz Energy replay, the shot bounces off the defender's stick, off his skate, and then almost sneaks through Bouchard's legs.
Absolutely.
And we got the face-off on the ice. Black Bears get the puck back to the point, off the mask of Bouchard, pops off to his right. It's going to get up to Blacksmith on a breakaway situation. Blacksmith fans on it, however.
I think he got some of it, not all of it.
I think a great job by Dan Stone, too, keeping the pressure there, even though he got caught a little flat-footed.
Yep.
Dan Stone's going to hold. He's going to throw a long pass up center ice, wait for a change of the forwards. Watertown can get a good rush here if they push. Watertown gets the puck in the offensive zone, pushes it just to the left of Sam Levecchi's cage. A good hit, reverse hit by Dakota Bond on Godbout. Yates holds and circles the net. He's going to push the puck up the left side in the Black Bears defensive zone, clears the zone through the neutral zone, pushes the far right side, gives it off to Fletcher. Fletcher pops it back, just misses the stick of Somero. However, Yates is there on the forecheck, able to hold it. He's going to hold the puck, pull it back, look like he's going to try to get it to the fence, just out of the reach of Jesse Anderson. Anderson able to hold it into the offensive zone still. Hit from behind on Thornton, on Fletcher. That's going to be a clean one. Probably a little bit of a retaliation there.
I don't know about that. Anytime from behind, Stripes, you guys got to be consistent.
Anderson gets the puck, holds it to Yates. Yates is going to bring it up the middle. Yates ducks a stick check. Basie loses his stick. Gets it onto the puck, gets it onto the stick of Somero. Somero is going to hold. However, Lord's able to fight through it, gets the stretch pass up to Thornton. Thornton gets it across, shot on net, just high into the net. A great job by JT Walters there, playing the 2-on-1, getting his body down in front of that shot.
Both teams seem to be conceding neutral ice tonight. Everyone seems to be pushing everybody deep into the zone and playing more of a stifling defense. They're allowing transition through both zones. Might be the effect of last night. I don't know.
I completely agree. Maybe some tired legs. It's been a long stretch for both teams as the Black Bears win the draw. Held in, pushed up the ice. The Black Bears are going to turn over. Henning, a good check by Oliver. He takes out 2 Watertown Wolves. Henning's going to hold the puck. Fakes a shot. Shot on net, just pushed wide by Sam Levecchi. Long stretch pass available. Don't think this is going to be touched up for icing. The official calls it off. They're going to call Kirkby got to the dot first. Liam Anderson holds, gets it across to Boilar. Boilar circles, looks to start the stretch play. Gets it to Don Oliverio, kicks it into the zone. A diving tip. Great job by the Watertown Wolf there to poke check the puck away from Tyson Kirkby, who had a really good offensive chance there. Boilar with a big slap shot right into the Wolves' mouth on Bouchard's chest.
Yep. Again, just a lot of perimeter play. It's interesting to see this. Again, last night was a physical game. A lot of penalties, a lot of hit stuff, a lot of hitting, a lot of rough stuff. I wasn't expecting to see this type of start to the game, but I'm gonna lie.
And the Black Bears win the draw, get it back to Bond at the top of the point. Not able to set up the play with Gavin Yates. Puck is turned over. Stone gets the puck to Bond. Bond back to Stone. Adrian Bulldogs connect pass to pass, gets it to Yates. Yates tries a quick start and stop, just able to get around Dabari, but he breaks it to play. Lagar gets in front of net. Good shot by Gavin Yates, pushed just wide by Bouchard. Stone's going to pinch up. However, when you do that, you cannot lose the puck like that.
Nope.
Connor Smith tries a little bit of a body check there, ties it up. It's going to be cleared out by the Watertown Wolves. A little hack and wash. Dabari has the puck, and he's going to hold it, pop it back to Godbout. Godbout's going to hold, pass it over to Basie. Basie has the puck, throws it up to Blacksmith for the tip, and they're going to call it tipped up. No icing. Sam Levecchi behind his net to hold the puck up for Dakota Bond, and he skates up center ice, loses the puck.
Nice move.
Trevor
Nice
Lord,
move.
a little bit of a dipsy doodle as Stone went for the big hit. Stone gets the puck to Fletcher. A good shot on goal by Watertown.
Yes.
And then they go. Fletcher holds the puck, drives up, and he's going to throw it over to Connor Smith just outside of his reach. However, he's not able to knock it down with a skate, and the Watertown Wolves are going to cycle it behind their own net, opposite way. Sergeev has the puck behind the net. He's going to throw it up. Just kicked by Lord, passed on, ends up on the stick of Jesse Anderson. Walters tries to clear it. However, it's broken up by a Watertown Wolf. Watertown brings it down the left side. Going to throw it behind the net. Just Jesse Anderson able to corral it. Looks like Yates was taken out on the play. No call, however. Yates is going to get it up to Anderson just outside of his reach, but it's no icing, no icing. Yep, that's going to be a call behind the play. That's going to be interference.
Yeah, it's going to be interference all day long. Guy, can't get tangled up like that. Listen, so far, 7 Watertown shots. Oh, here we go. See, this is...
And this is a bit of a holdover from the previous game on last Saturday, a week ago today. Tyson Kirkby, the captain, got slashed by Trevor Lord and then shoved. It's going to be it's going to be on the first Henny Hart Seltzer power play, but we're going to be right back as this is our second media timeout, right? We'll be back after this.
You can experience gig speeds with Greenlight Networks. Our reliable fiber connection provides fast, affordable internet, so you can accomplish more in less time. We're expanding coverage in many places in the Southern Tier, and we want to be your internet provider. Visit greenlightnetworks.com and click on Check Availability to see if we're in your area. Greenlight Networks, fast, affordable internet in your hometown.
For discounted name brand clothing and footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. We are in the Henny Hard Seltzer Power Play. Choose Henny, choose flavor. Kirkby, Ray, Logar, Oliveri, Bond out there for the Black Bears. Kirkby wins it back to Oliveri. Oliveri's going to hold the puck. Gets it to Logar. Logar pass wide side to Kirkby just over the net. Good offensive play for them. Oh, and we got a turnover onto Thornton. Oliveri on his horse, can't get back. And Sam Levechi with a huge kick save for the Black Bears. Dispossessed by the Black Bears. Dakota Bond and Don Oliveri do a good two-man game there. Ray's going to hold the puck up. He's trying to get a Logar. Puck on his stick front. Oh, just pushed wide for the Black Bears. If the Black Bears could get the puck, Bouchard was laying face down in his crease by his own player. A little bit of friendly fire there. He is looking a little shaked up. Sam Levechi's going to get the puck up quickly. A lot of men on the ice for the Watertown Wolves.
Really good up and down action here. Goalie's coming up big.
Logar holds the puck, get it back to Bond. Bond back to Logar. Logar's going to hold. Drop it back to Bond. Bond to Oliveri. Oliveri to Bond.
Ooh, that was a dangerous
Bond
pass.
Logar. Big turnover, and that's going to clear the zone. Sam Levechi back out of his cage to play it. He's going to hold it for a second, let the forward line get a line change.
Binghamton's got to get more creative on their power play. Too many touch passes, too many little dinky-doop passes that are getting picked off.
Black Bears are going to hold, get it on the stick of Yates. Yates circles. He's going to drop it off to Somero. Somero to Smith. Smith shot on net, pushed just wide by the Watertown player. Bouchard did not. That didn't get all the way through to him. Somero's going to hold. He gets it to Smith. Smith to Anderson. Anderson set up in the middle to Yates. Yates just not able to hold the puck. He's going to circle it. Yates gets it picked off by Blacksmith, who's going to dump the puck deep for the Watertown Wolves. 4 seconds left in the power play.
Do it.
And that'll be the end of the Henny Hard Seltzer power play for the Binghamton Black Bears. Binghamton Black Bears 0 for 1 on the power play so far tonight. Smith takes the puck up, dispossessed by Basie. Basie able to quickly get it onto Tomasi's stick. Tomasi playing a little ping pong through the center ice. And we got a penalty, folks. A trip on Trevor Lord's going to send us back to the Eastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Looks like Justin Somero is going to head to the box for tripping. 2 minutes. See if the guys in the video booth can get that. I didn't get a good look if it got into the skates or not.
There was a lot of traffic through the middle of the ice there. I mean,
and we'll see on the Heinz injury
there it
replay.
is. Yeah, I mean, first of all, you never put your arms up after you might have committed a penalty, because that tells everyone you committed a penalty.
Watertown wins the draw, gets a quick shot on that. Black Bears block it and clear it to the opposite end of the ice. Watertown's going to start their breakout play. Fletcher and Kirkby out there on the penalty kill. Bond and Stone in the defensive pairing. Watertown carries the puck up, gets it onto the stick.
That was
of Lord.
close to being offside.
Very close. Black Bears able to dispossess it. However, Watertown gets it up to Doyle. Doyle's going to hold. Gets it back to Lord. Lord with a shot on net. Glove down by Sam Levechi, and he'll melt it down for a face-off. 120 seconds left in the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill.
Players out there, if you think you commit a penalty, don't throw your arms up in the air, skate around, and, you know, yo, I'm innocent. That's going to help the official out a lot by making that call. Just continue to skate. Not that I'm saying that he, you know, didn't commit a penalty.
Yes. Watertown wins draw, shot from the point, tipped just wide of the net. He's going to hold.
Yeah.
Barry's going to hold. He has the puck, gets it deep. Good job by the Black Bears doing a two-man game there. And it's going to go into the bench, but not out. into the bench, not out of play. This is not going to be an extra 2-minute penalty, and I believe the Black Bears will be able to get a change as well, correct?
Yes, they will. They'll get a change, and more importantly, they get the 5-on-3, right?
No, it did not go out of play.
Oh, I thought it was shot out. Okay, so you'll get a change. Yeah, they get a change. I didn't see anybody's arm go up. I was wondering, but I did see the puck go out.
Yes, it ended up right in front of our athletic trainer on the bench. Black Bears, Connor Smith peppering Botero. Dabari holds the puck. He's going to circle the net. Pass right out in front for Botero. Botero not able to handle it. Excellent job by JT Walters with the stick check on Botero, limiting that, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. Kirkby and Fletcher still out there for their forwards. Black Bears, as Dabari comes, Black Bears do a good job. Fletcher did a good job of dispossessing. They're going to throw opposite corner right onto the stick of Jesse Anderson. Jesse Anderson with a very good opportunity there.
Watertown, I mean, listen, you got to be better than that.
25 seconds left in the Northeastern Striping Green penalty kill. Walters jumps up in the middle of the play to steal the puck. Watertown having a tough time getting into the offensive zone. Held on the left side by Watertown. Watertown with a low angle shot blockered away by Sam Levecchi. Blacksmith's going to be the first one there. Drop it off to his forward. Forward's going to shoot on net. Levecchi fights it off, not able to get it out. However, Don Alveri's going to get it and clear all the way down the ice into the glove of Bouchard.
Another good kill.
And that's the end of your Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Watertown so far tonight 0 for 2 on the penalty kill.
There's a break. There's a break.
It's Oliveri and Yates. Yates going to take it, shoots, and just not able to wait out Bouchard. Bouchard with the great save.
Yeah.
Yates just couldn't get him to bite on anything he did.
It almost looked like he was going too fast and he committed too soon and he just kind of ran out of options real quick.
And we'll be back right after this, folks, with the rest of the first period, brought to you by Dragon Billiards, after these words from our corporate sponsors. And welcome back, folks. 4:32 left in the first period. It is 0-0 Binghamton Black Bears versus the Watertown Wolves. Watertown out shooting the Black Bears 9-8. Evan Bouchard just had an exceptional save on a Gavin Yates breakaway. You almost think Coach Sherwood probably would have preferred Yates to slow down a little bit to catch up with Don Oliveri so they could get the 2-on-0 play going.
His options ran out quick because he was going too fast.
Yates wins the draw back to Oliveri. Oliveri settles it as Liam Anderson's able to get a good shot on net. Bouchard fights it off to his left side and out of play. He'll have the face-off to his left.
Biggest takeaway so far from me tonight, Alex, 9 shots on net. Obviously a stark comparison to what it was last night.
Sorry, folks, it's actually going to be to Bouchard's right, Black Bears left. Black Bears win the draw to Oliveri. Oliveri turns, shoots on net, tipped away. Yates is able to hold it, turns away from his defender, however, peppered by and given a little extra by the Watertown Wolves forward.
That foot pass.
Yeah, those flip passes have become much more popular as we go on. Thomas Ray holds the puck, drives down the left side. Botero gives chase. Ray just not able to hold it.
But he does create out there. He draws attentions and he creates stuff.
Yates blows the tire, lands on the ice, but still able to hold on to it. Don Oliveri gets the puck from Yates, turns back, pops it up top to Liam Anderson. Anderson with a shot on net, pops out just wide. Bouchard not able to get it as it just couldn't find the stick of Thomas Ray. Ray, however, going to race to the puck. Both players miss it. Ray is able to end up with the puck. Tipped over to Boilar. Boilar shot on net, blocked Oliveri taken down to the ice. No call from the official, and it's going to clear the zone as it scoots under the glove of Boilar. Right onto the stick of Oliveri, however. Oliveri with a hard shot on net, kicked away by Bouchard into the stick of Alex Basie.
And that shot was a little bit more deceptive than it looked.
Basie gives it to Blacksmith. Blacksmith's going to hold, loses the puck for half a second. As he receives the puck back down the left side. Shot on net, just wide of the net. Faked out everybody, including Sam Levecchi. Thornton with a good, Gamsatoff with a good shot on net. Yates is going to get the puck and start the breakout play. He's going to try to chip it up, but blocked down by the defender for Watertown over the head of everybody, but it's not going to make the icing line. Bond's going to take the puck behind the net and hold. Kirkby, Smith, and Logar out there for the Black Bears. Big, Connor Smith with his shot, he scores! Connor Smith with the goal for the Black Bears, his third shift of the game. That's the Black Bears, their first goal at 2:33 in the first period.
Yeah, that goal was really created by that big hit up there on the blue line. Once again, the Bears get outstanding penetration. This time a deflection off the, a bang off the puck, and then there he is out front. Boom.
And
boom.
Sargi, huge mischeck right along the blue line. Gave Connor Smith so much time and space, it almost seemed like none of the Watertown Wolves stepped up to him because they had man-marked and expected Sargi to stick with him. So a huge hip check miss right there. Puck gets back to Connor Smith. Smith walks it in, puts it over the glove of Bouchard. 1-0 Black Bears.
It was like done in slow motion.
Puck is dropped in deep after the draw. Watertown starts to cycle for the exit, however, held in by the Black Bears. Dan Stone did a really good pinch there. He's going to dump it deep. However, Connor Smith gets the forecheck on Lord. Lord drops it off. Held up in the zone. Watertown's going to try a long stretch pass up. Cross corner. Thornton gets the puck onto the stick. Immediately turned over, however. Logar has the puck, gets it to Kirkby. Kirkby back to Logar. Godbout's going to get it. Try to push it up, however, he is not able to take it away from Godbout. Turnover by Watertown. Quick stretch pass up to Tyson Kirkby. However, they're going to call that offside on Kirkby. Hines Energy replay right here. Big hit, missed hit.
Yeah.
Drops off to Connor Smith. Connor Smith gets the puck and puts it right in the back of the net. The boys able to get it 1-0.
When you go body, you better make sure you're going to hit, because of the situation like that, you're on the ground, you're way out of position. He walks right into the slot. Puts it home.
And we've got Yates, Fletcher, and Samara out there. Walters and Anderson, your defensive pairing for the Black Bears. Samara's going to hold, try to throw this off the boards to Fletcher. Gloved down, however, by Lord. However, Fletcher's able to get it to Yates. Yates puts on the brakes, holds, and circles in the zone, cycling over to get Liam Anderson the puck. Jesse Anderson gets it over to JT Walters. Yates, though, going for it, didn't end up getting it. Walters gets the puck deep to Fletcher. Fletcher throws it right in front of the net. If Samaro had his stick on the ice there, that's in the back of the net for the Black Bears. Fletcher fights for the loose puck and gets it up to Gavin Yates. Yates fighting for it, gets a little bit of a shove from Tomasi. Basie gets it up to Botero. It's going to go just wide of the net for icing.
Yeah, and it's good to see that we get a goal and loosen things up a little bit. We've got 24 first period shots. It's manageable, but maybe that goal's going to shake loose the offense.
Yeah, it seems like that cycle there that set up that goal started a 5-minute end of period where the Black Bears seemed like their offense really got invigorated. Yep. As we see it on the ice right now, a little bit of confusion. It seems like Watertown tried to sneak a line change in on the icing, and right now they only have 3 on the ice. It's Lord, Botero, Basie, Thornton, and we're down 1 right now, and the last one is Godbout.
See, this is interesting. Why are they letting them do that? Because the visitors get the first line change, but then the home team gets an opportunity to counter that line change. The whole process is supposed to take 10 seconds.
Well, it was because it was on an icing call.
Well,
so they shouldn't have got a change at all.
Well, they should have gotten a change, yes, but it took too long. That's my point.
Well, no, an icing goal, don't they? If you're the team that ices the puck, you lose your line change, right? You, as a defensive group that just iced the puck, you are not able to get that line change out there. You have to keep the same crew, which is why that shift took so long.
Absolutely. Okay, you're right. On the ice, you're right. I'm sorry.
Black Bears win the draw over, quickly turned over to Blacksmith. Blacksmith holds puck as Kirkby rides him down to the ice. Punched right out in front of net. Don Alveri is able to take that puck away as he looks to clear it. Chip pass right into the Visions Federal Credit Union logo. And that's going to go all the way down the opposite end of the ice. And icing for the Watertown Wolves. Doyle, Godbout, Blacksmith. These are guys who've been on the ice for a minute. They were able to get a quick line change, but not a full one. And that's going to be 28 seconds left in this first period. Black Bears take the 1-0 lead on a Connor Smith goal. Just an excellent team goal from the Black Bears there.
Yeah, it was. As I said, it kind of maybe shakes loose some of the offense because we're getting a lot of it now.
Shot on net, just kicked wide by Bouchard. Watertown's Blacksmith tries to clear it out. He's going to get in between the skates of Boilard. Gamsatoff makes it play. However, he loses the puck to Liam Anderson. Anderson's going to fight to keep it in the corner. Gamsatoff peppers him. Boilard turns the puck over right in front of the net. Kirkby gets it back, however. Ray holds the puck, 1 second left, and 0. Kirkby was asking for, speaking to the official there, he felt like he got held. It's going to be the Black Bears in the lead, 1-0 in the first period. Folks, we will be right back after a quick commercial break to break down everything, and we will hear from goalie turned forward tonight, Connor McAnanima. We'll be right back after this short break.
Jersey, bring us the Hennies! Yeah! All right, I got the Hennies. Tommy's out, eh? Oh, yeah. Cheers, baby. A win like that calls for a real celebration. Oh, yeah. I have one on the back.
Getting your hands on an all-new CF Moto side-by-side or four-wheeler is now easier than ever at ExciteMotorsports.com. Purchase your next power sports vehicle with our new, easy, and quick online buying experience. Browse inventory on ExciteMotorsports.com. Buy, get approved for financing and e-sign online right from your phone. Ride, have your new power sport vehicle delivered to your home the next day at no extra charge. Browse, buy, ride. Fun starts here at ExciteMotorsports.com.
And we're back, folks. Welcome into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones, subbing in for Brooks Hill, who is in the chat right now. Brooks, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Let's get into the first period of action. It was a lot of back and forth action. 2 penalties for the Black Bears, 1 for the Watertown Wolves. No one is able to capitalize until Connor Smith's goal for the Binghamton Black Bears.
Yeah, and it was, we mentioned it, right again, one of those late period goals that no team wants to give up. But when you give the body, you better get the body, and that was a result of not making contact on the check, and it left a man open.
And looking into if you were Coach Sherwood right now in the locker room with the Binghamton Black Bears, what would you be saying to your team to sort of rally them? They feel like they kind of came alive at the end of the period. What are the points you're making in the locker room?
Well, so I think that, based on what he said to start the game, I want him to make sure that everybody is happy, healthy, and goes home in one piece. I think he should be fairly happy that his vision was seen, at least in the first period. They come out shooting Watertown 15-10. They got the early lead. I would just say kind of keep more pressure on Watertown. They're conceding neutral ice. They're backing everything down low. Then let's oblige them and let's go down deep into their zone.
And so, as we saw earlier in the game, folks, if you missed the opening of the game, you're actually down an official to start out the game. Matty, give us a little bit of insight. If you're an official there in that situation where you only have one official and 2 linesmen, what is your role as an official? What are you looking for? What's going through your mind?
So if you're the ref and you're the only one and you're doing a 3-man type situation, unfortunately, you got to be everywhere. You got to be Johnny on the spot, because the linesmen are not going to make any penalty calls. They may confer with you and say, hey, we saw this, we saw that, but you are the ref. You have to make those calls. But it's very acceptable, and it happens all the time. 3-man is an acceptable form of officiating in hockey. And I'm sure this crew has done 3-man, and I'm sure they've done 2-man as well.
And we'd like to welcome everybody again to the Excite Motorsports first period intermission show. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, buy for free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com. The first period stats are brought to you by Columbian Mutual Life Insurance Company, protecting families for over 140 years. Black Bears get 2 penalties, 2 minor penalties for 4 minutes total. Watertown have 1. Shots on goal, 15 for your Binghamton Black Bears, 10 for the Watertown Wolves. And the only goal today is Connor Smith with the assist. Primary helper to Tyson Kirkby, secondary helper Dakota Bond. So just give you a breakdown of it. Bond was in the defensive zone. A good stretch pass to Connor Smith. Smith gets the puck to Kirkby, avoids the hip check, able to go to the center of the ice. Kirkby immediately finds him with a give and go. Smith carries in, puts it over the glove of Bouchard, and we're at 1-0 Black Bears.
That's 1 goal and 3 assists over the last 2 games for him.
And that's the highlights of the first period, brought to you by the Binghamton Black Bears Booster Club. Join the Booster Club. Visit them behind Section 4 at the Binghamton Black Bears home game. We're going to take a quick commercial break, folks, and we will be right back after these words from our partners.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Get access to exclusive player events, monthly parties, and road trips to away Black Bears games. This is what you get when you become a member of the Binghamton Black Bears Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club table behind Section 4 at the next Black Bears home game, pick up a 50/50 ticket, and sign up to join for just $10. Stay up to date on the Booster Club by liking their Facebook page, facebook.com/Binghamton Black Bears Booster Club. Monthly meetings with players, road trips, and a whole lot of fun when you join the Black Bears Booster Club.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Wanting more Black Bears hockey? Season tickets are on sale. Visit BinghamtonBlackBears.com or call the front office at 607-722-7367 to learn more.
You can experience gig speeds with Greenlight Networks. Our reliable fiber connection provides fast, affordable internet, so you can accomplish more in less time. We're expanding coverage in many places in the Southern Tier, and we want to be your internet provider. Visit greenlightnetworks.com and click on Check Availability to see if we're in your area. Greenlight Networks. Fast, affordable internet in your hometown.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
And welcome back into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. I am Alex Jones here with Maddie B. Mike, my color commentator tonight, also one of the co-hosts of the Unsportsmanlike podcast, the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast, available on Facebook and YouTube. Find them live what's the release date for that, Maddie?
So every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will release a new episode. To include this week, even though the holidays are here, we're still going to come at you with a new one. It'll be every week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, and that's my color commentator tonight, Maddie B. I'm substituting in for Brooks Hill, who is ill right now. Folks, looking into the second period, Maddie B, what do you expect from both teams?
Well, I think we saw a little bit about what we should see in the second period at the end of the first period. I think the offense is going to come. I think the Watertown is going to have no choice but to get a little bit more creative and a little bit more aggressive on offense, which might create more odd man rushes the other way. Watertown seemed to be very passive, both on offense and defense. I definitely think that they're going to turn up the aggressiveness just a little bit.
And, Maddie B, let's see what's happening around the FPHL tonight. We had a couple early starters in Elmira and Motor City, Columbus and Carolina. What do you see in those games?
Well, let's go to the Rockers and the River Sharks first. It is 4-1 Motor City over Elmira. They are in the third period right now. And let's talk about some Port Huron versus the Danbury Hat-Tricks. 2-0. They are in the first intermission and their tilt. And the game of the night, a game of the weekend, two Titans in the FPHL. Columbus 3, Carolina 3, all tied up down there in Carolina, and they are in the third period.
And let's move it on to the later starters, along with the Binghamton Black Bears. There was, I believe, one other game this evening that dropped the puck at 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the Danbury and the Port Huron game.
Yes, Danbury, Port Huron, 7:05 Eastern Time puck drop.
And it is 2-0 right now, Danbury over Port Huron.
Danbury just getting some new, some players back who had played for them previously onto the roster. Looking to rebuild that a little bit after a slow start to the season. And that's what's happening on your out-of-town Scoter board. We will hit another commercial break. When we come back, we will be talking to Connor McAnanama, a man of many occupations, talents, and currently positions, playing goaltender last night and forward tonight. Come back, folks, to hear that interview. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
And welcome back into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones here, subbing in for Brooks Hill. You're about to hear an interview with Connor McAnanama earlier today. Let's go to that now. Welcome to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Show. Ride, drive, buy. Free delivery for New York and PA. I'm Alex Jones here. Welcome to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Show. Ride, drive, by. Free delivery for New York and PA. I'm here with Big Mac, Connor McAnanama. Connor, you had an excellent start to the season so far, getting your first shutout as a Binghamton Black Bear last week. What have you seen so far that's led to this excellent start to your season?
I think the biggest factor of us, having a great start to the season is that, we just got a group of guys that are buying in this year. We've had a pretty minimal roster moves, I think, and Sherwood's really trying to stick to his guns here and work from the ground up with what we have. It's working clearly, so I can't wait to see where it takes us in the next few games here.
Now, for the fans at home who may not see all the preparation goaltenders do before the game, what are some of your either rituals or some of the things you do to get your body right that you do before every game or may switch up to every so often?
I mean, this might be a little weird coming from a goalie, but I don't really have a whole lot of superstitions or anything. I think my only one right now is I drink a little bit of Pedialyte to make sure I keep hydration up. But I find that I play my best hockey when I'm out there having fun and enjoying the game and trying not to take it too hard. I just like to go out there and just play hockey, and I find that that's the easiest way for me to stay on my game.
Now, a lot of times we see as fans some communication between opposing players and goaltenders. Hockey world is called chirp. What's a funny chirp or something that you remember where you're like, kind of have to give it to them, where some of either this year or throughout your career, what was the best chirp somebody did to you?
So I'd say the most consistent chirp that I heard was back when I used to play juniors. I actually wore glasses under my mask, so I'd get a lot of four-eyed comments. But it doesn't really hurt too bad when they can't score on you and you're still wearing glasses. So
big thanks to Connor McAnanama for stepping in to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Show interview. We'll be right back, folks, after these words from our sponsor on the official YouTube page for the Binghamton Black Bears.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Whether you're a high school or college athlete or a weekend warrior, Guthrie is the area's premier sports medicine program, offering injury evaluation, concussion management, physical therapy, and more. With a full team of providers across New York and Pennsylvania offering same or next day appointments, Guthrie gets you back in the game as quickly as possible. Call the Guthrie Sports Medicine team today at 866-GUTHRIE or learn more at guthrie.org/sportsmed.
And welcome back, folks, into the Jeff Keyes broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones here with Maddie B, one of the hosts of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast, the official podcast of the FPHL. Let me tell you, folks, if you're looking for a great thing to do on New Year's Eve, great time with the family, Ideal Bowling Center is where Binghamton hockey fans bowl, with open bowling all week along with money-saving specials. Ideal is a great place for family, friends, company parties, and special occasions like New Year's Eve. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street, Endicott, New York. There's so much more than just your favorite bowling alley. And that'll do it for the Excite Motorsports First Period Intermission Show. Excite Motorsports. Browse, ride, buy, free next day delivery to New York and PA. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com. Second period next, right here on YouTube, as you see all the action from the first period. And welcome back in, folks, as we start the second period. Tonight's sponsor of the second period is brought to you by Greenlight Networks, fast fiber internet. Visit greenlightnetworks.com today to learn more. Stone holds the puck, gets it over to Logar. Logar gets it on the stick of Yates. Yates with a lot of speed, just loses the puck, however. Connor Smith's able to pick it back up, gets it across to Stone. Stone with a shot on net right into the breadbasket. Bouchard is going to melt it down.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a change to the Watertown defensive philosophy for this period. They're still conceding that neutral zone pretty easily.
Yeah, and it seems like the Black Bears are really trying to take advantage of that with some speed. A guy like Gavin Yates, Thomas Ray, even Andrew Logar can really open up that space. Connor Smith, a long strider, can do the same.
Yeah.
And Oliveri with some sneaky speed, a guy who doesn't use it often but can glide. The Watertown Wolves win the draw. Henning gets the puck, plays it back into the corner, and it's immediately played back into him as the Black Bears apply a voracious forecheck. Stone with a good check on Gamzatov, who was with the Black Bears to start the season. Chipped out by Bond. Bond immediately turns the puck over, but is able to then get it onto the stick of Connor Smith. Connor Smith on a breakaway. He holds backhand in between the legs of Bouchard, but not able to sneak it through. Bouchard with the great split save.
Yeah, again, it looks like he might have lost a handle on that backhand. Not my shot of choice on a breakaway, but, it's effective when connected, but it looks like he might have missed a little bit of that backhand.
Yeah, and I think he was trying to sneak it through Bouchard. Bouchard able to drive the hips down, as we see on the Heinz end of the replay. Connor Smith holds the puck, waits out the goaltender, tries at the last second to get 5-hole, and Bouchard just able to stop that puck. Watertown wins the draw and circles behind their own net. Ray harassing the Watertown defender. Sergeev plays it to Basie. Basie off the top of the glass. That one's going to slide past Blacksmith. Gingrich gets the puck. He holds, circles the net, throws it to Tomasi. Tomasi right into the chest of Sam Lavecchi. His first save in quite some time, and that's a really tough one for him.
That's a good point. I didn't realize that he hadn't really been involved in a while, as they pretty much hadn't used him. But you're right, and that definitely the wake-up save.
100%, and that's a good one. From a non-great real estate. Watertown wins the draw, get it back to Basie. Basie plays it opposite side, ends up on the stick by Oliveri, however. Oliveri to Kirkby. Kirkby holds, drops it off for Anderson. Anderson pulls in front of that. 2-shot, 3-shot, red shot, blue shot, and he misses.
Just a lot of space given to the Black Bears out there, a lot of space.
Puck's dumped down ice. Walters able to pick it up. Stretch pass to Thomas Ray. Ray is able to take it back, gets it onto Don Oliveri's stick, dispossessed by Basie. Oh, and Ray, unfortunately, no one manning the blue line. Jesse Anderson just a little out of position. Botero gets the puck from Blacksmith, loses it for just a half second. Oliveri goes for the big hit and confuses Botero a little bit. Botero lost the puck completely.
I hate when that happens.
Botero, I think, is checking to see if he broke his nose on that one. Gave a little bit of blood. A huge check from behind on.
Oh, no.
The number there for the Black Bears.
Again, I don't
understand. Anderson. Yates to Fletcher. Fletcher holds, shoot into the glove of Bouchard. And that will melt us down. 17:48 left in the second period. 1-0 Black Bears.
So I'm not going to sit here and criticize the officials. They're part of the game, and I used to be one and I am one. So I'm not going to criticize it. But if you're going to set the tone with hitting from behind early, you got to stay consistent with it.
And the Black Bears win the draw. Gives to Josh Fletcher. He's going to circle, take the puck right in front of that. Shot hits the chest of Bouchard, just pops out, and able to be killed out of the zone by Thornton. Thornton gets it deep onto the stick of Liam Anderson. Anderson holds, gets it across to Boilar, takes a little bit of a check behind the net. Boilar drops it off Yates, not able to corral it in his stick. Quick shot, cross corner dump from the Watertown Wolves. Watertown puts it deep onto the stick of Somero. Somero cross ice pass to Fletcher, coming up with a lot of speed in the neutral zone. Fletcher right out in front, and a quick save.
How did he save that? How did that not go in the net?
And we got a trip, folks. The Black Bears are going to be headed to the Henny Hard Seltzer Power Play. And you know what?
I got to see that.
It's one of those where I think Coach Verbeek is going to be okay with Lord taking the penalty there, because that looked like if he did not trip Logar, that's probably ending up.
So here we go. Once again, pressure low. a trip, and then I have no idea where the puck went.
It ended up in Bouchard's glove, and as he rotated, he was hit while in the net. As he rotated, he did a really smart play to throw the puck out of his own net so he didn't take it over the line with him. Bond able to hold it. Logar has the puck. He's going to turn the cycle back up to the top. Circles, drops it off to Don Oliveri. Oliveri, the Don of Binghamton, gets it over to Dakota Bond. Bond's going to hold and cycle. Continues to play it through. Bond throws it all the way across the ice for Logar. Logar gets to Oliveri. Oliveri back to Logar. Logar holds, shoots in the back of the net. Logar scores! Power play goal on the Henny Hard Seltzer power play. Choose Henny, choose flavor. Logar got the puck. No one on Watertown stepped up to him. He walks it down and just puts it right underneath.
Listen, if you're just going to stand there and let them cycle the puck all around and then do whatever they want in your own zone, this is what the end result's going to be every time.
And Lugar with the early goal there. Excellent job by him. The Blackbears did a great job cycling that out, really stretching the Watertown Wolves defense, creating a sort of vacuum in the middle that Logar was
stretching them. They were staying still.
As we see on the Heinz Energy replay, Don Oliver gets the puck back to Logar. Logar holds and just delivers it right under the glove of Bouchard. The goal scorer, Logar, gets a late change onto the ice. We're going to have Yates, Smith, and Logar. Black Bear and Watertown fight. Davari wins the draw deep into the offensive zone for the Watertown Wolves. Hannakainen tries a shot on net, blocked by Connor Smith. Yates is going to hold. It's going to be a 2-on-1 for the Black Bears. Yates is going to hold, take the shot, and kicked away by Bouchard. Yates able to steal the puck away immediately, gets it to the stick of Logar. Logar puts it up high, shouldered away by Bouchard. Watertown trying to clear the zone. Black Bears really buzzing right now in the defensive zone, of Watertown. Logar taken to the ice, no call on the play, a good call. It's going to be passed long. Don't know why Sam Levecchi there is calling for the icing. It was very clearly only one player between him and the opposite.
So the back linesman did signal for the icing.
However, the Watertown Wolf was very much ahead of every single player. Backhand flip into the offensive zone for the Black Bears. Not able to be handled by Yates. Circles up, and Watertown ends up with it on the stick of Thornton. Thornton shot dead center into the chest of Sam Levecchi, and he is going to freeze the puck. 15:24 left in the first period.
Yeah, and we, as you mentioned, it's starting to buzz a little bit here. It takes two to ice. So, when you get that signal from the front linesman, or if you're the goalie looking, it's the back linesman, he's got to be confirmed by that back guy. So it's got to be two.
Face-off won by the Black Bears. Kirkby gets it over to Fletcher. Fletcher starts the breakout, gets it onto the stick of Somero. Somero to Kirkby. Kirkby with a long shot on net. Bouchard's going to hold it down his glove and melt it down.
Binghamton is now shooting Watertown 24-12, definitely with a little bit more intensity this period. As we talked about, come out a little bit more aggressive on offense, started to pick up at the end of that first period, and obviously that's the plan here.
And this is what we can come to expect from the Black Bears. They're such a high-volume shooting team. Kirkby on the draw, wins it back to Liam Anderson. Liam Anderson shot from the point, tipped just right off the post.
There was some contact up front between the goalie.
Liam Anderson, another shot on that, tipped just wide by Kirkby. Kirkby tries to get it to Somero. Somero not able to keep the space, however, but tries to dispossess Botero. It ends up in the glove of Matu Boilar. Anderson's going to take it over center ice, cross ice dump. Played around by Doyle to Henning. Henning and Doyle, this pairing we've seen quite a bit from the Watertown Wolves in defense. Henning, the captain of your Watertown Wolves. Ray dispossesses Henning at the line. He's going to get it across to Don Oliveri. Oliveri's going to hold, get it back across to Boilar. Boilar on the backhand. Thomas Ray with a nifty stick handle. Not able to get Bouchard to overcommit. And folks, we are headed to our first media timeout of the second period. 2-0. The Black Bears lead over the Watertown Wolves after a power play goal by Andrew Logar. We'll hear from you right after this.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Whether you're a high school or college athlete or a weekend warrior, Guthrie is the area's premier sports medicine program, offering injury evaluation, concussion management, physical therapy, and more. With a full team of providers across New York and Pennsylvania offering same or next day appointments, Guthrie gets you back in the game as quickly as possible. Call the Guthrie Sports Medicine team today at 866-GUTHRIE or learn more at guthrie.org/sportsmed.
And welcome back to the Jeff Ties Auto Center broadcast with the Alex Jones here with my color commentator tonight, Matty B. Matty, an excellent power play goal from the Black Bears. I feel like you have to think Coach Ward's going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of what Watertown's giving them right now. There's a lot of passiveness in their zone by Watertown.
Black Bears on an aggressive forecheck with Yates and Ray up there. Watertown quickly dispossessed, but then a shot on net hits Sam Levecchi square in the chest. Stretch pass started out, unfortunately not able to make. Hannakainen gets the puck, fights with it with Yates. Yates gets thrown off by Tomasi. Oliveri to Ray, back to Oliveri, just off the shoulder of Bouchard. Quickly, Gingrich grabs it and is going to push up the left side. Godbout complaining, thinking he got tripped on the play. However, they're not going to call that one. Don Oliveri holds, gets the puck up to Thomas Ray. Thomas Ray quickly into the offensive zone, shoots, just blockered away by Thomas Ray. And Yates leaves the puck behind, quickly canceled out by Godbout. Gets the puck to Thomas Ray again, though. Ray is doing his darndest to try to keep this in the offensive zone, being an absolutely on demon time on the forecheck right now.
Yeah, he is. Listen, I want a Thomas Ray jersey for Christmas. So anybody wants to send me one, send it to the courtesy of the Unsportsmanlike podcast. I want one.
Watertown starts the breakout. Immediately broken up, though, by the Black Bears. Gets it onto the stick of Connor Smith. Smith brings the puck up ice. Dropped to Kirkby. Kirkby looks, flips it over to his defender. Defender shot on net. Misses everybody. That was Jesse Anderson with a shot that just missed everybody. More like a pass than a shot. Looking for a tip-in on the front door. Logar got it to Kirkby, quickly dispossessed, however, by the Watertown Wolves, and the Watertown Wolves will start their break. Morgan has the puck at center ice, losing his footing a little bit.
Right now, it just feels like Watertown is collapsing. It looks like they're stuck in neutral.
And Trevor Lord gets the puck, immediately dispossessed by the Binghamton Black Bears defender. Black Bears get the puck in neutral ice. Logar's going to hold, drop it to Connor Smith. Smith's going to hold, shoot just off the shoulder of Bouchard into the corner. It's going to turn into a hack and slash. Smith gets the puck back, though. He's going to hold, turn, shoot, right, land, Logar. Oh, just not out. Oh, it's just outside the reach of Tyson Kirkby. Kirkby not able to put it into the back of the net. That was an empty net for him to shoot at.
Yes, it was, but you got to finish.
Walters carries the puck in, drops it off to Fletcher. Fletcher with a nifty move with a head of speed, throws it off the shin. That one's going to sting. Watertown player caught that one right on the knee.
They need a timeout or something. Watertown needs to kind of reassess what's going on out there. They're late to the puck. They're late to every puck battle. Binghamton is having their way with them right this moment.
And the Black Bears lead 2-0 with 11:51 left in the second period for the Binghamton Black Bears. They currently lead off an Andrew Logar power play goal.
Absolutely, and now it's 24-14. Binghamton out shooting Watertown.
A little bit of a false start there. The officials are going to blow that one dead. Watertown wins the draw. They're going to, Lord puts it into the corner, spins it around the opposite side. We've seen a lot of Trevor Lord take those face-off. Fletcher able to win back the puck, however, pins it deep, waiting for a friend to come over and grab it for him.
It's like this game has been exclusively, or this period has been exclusively played in the Watertown end.
It really feels like as they immediately turn it up, and Somero is able to fight, get a shot through that Bouchard quickly fights off and it lands. Thought it went up in the net ever so briefly, but play continues.
Once again, they're dominating play down low.
Yates is going to hold the puck. He turns back, looks up to his defense, tries to flip it to Somero. Couldn't get it through, and they're just going to dump it deep and allow for a line change. Oliveri hops on as Henning gets the puck, almost loses it to Oliveri, but able to keep it through. Lord's going to get the puck up and start the rush into the offensive zone. Everybody misses that one. Ray gets it up to Oliveri. Oliveri 1-on-0, 1-on-1. Just gets it wide of the net on a backhand. Black Bears hold it in, however. Oliveri gets it to Ray. Ray's going to hold the puck, get it right out in front. Boilar's able to cheat. Almost gets the cheat in, but not able to get there. Icing is going to be waved off after a great effort play by Botero.
Very good play.
Ray gets the puck. Lord gives a little bit of hack and slash as he goes by. Boilar to Yates. Yates drops it off for Oliveri. Oliveri back to Yates. Yates is going to hold. Nifty stick move. He's down. No call on the play. I think you got a stick in the skate there, folks. Blacksmith pulls it up. Basie takes a shot on net. Misses just wide. Fans showing their displeasure with the officiating right now.
Oh, there we go. We got something there.
Basie with a cross check to the back of Don Oliveri as he skated to the bench.
They got to start skating people out. They got to clear people out of there right now.
Thanks to the guys in the video room. That was a great replay. I think Basie is accusing Oliveri of turtling, and Oliveri is telling Basie to go cry about it. In all honesty, Oliveri has the best retort right now. He can just point up at the scoreboard and at the weekend, the 3 games so far. Watertown doesn't really have a lot to talk about.
Right, and this is probably, maybe it's a tactic to try to tilt the power balance right now, but, you know, right now, just stay the course because it matters up there the most.
Basie, Blacksmith, Tomasi out there, Gingrich, and Boyle on the defense. Black Bears roll out Connor Smith, Logar, Tyson, Kirkby, Stone, and Bond on the defensive pairing. Watertown wins the draw. Gingrich is going to push it up on the left side, gives it back to Blacksmith. They're going to play a little give-and-go game. However, it's just outside the reach of Gingrich, and Watertown loses it over the stick of Doyle. Doyle gives it to Tomasi. Tomasi's going to hold and try to throw it in deep. Broken up, though, by the Black Bears. Goes onto the stick of Stone. Stone back to Bond. Bond back to Stone. Smith is going to hold it, play it off Basie's skate to himself, and that's going to clear the line for icing.
Yeah, listen, maybe that's the tactic right now that Watertown's going to resort to, psychological warfare. I mean, because right now they're getting beat on every aspect of the ice. So you got to do something, I guess.
100%, and that is the kind of play you can expect from a team who's maybe down 2-0.
Yeah.
However, folks, we'll be right back. We're on our under 10 media timeout. Come back for more Black Bears hockey on the official YouTube page of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Tonight's second period is brought to you by the Greenlight Networks Fast Fiber Internet. Visit greenlightnetworks.com to learn more. Our next broadcast will come to you live here Friday on December 29th in Elmira as the Black Bears square off against the River Sharks. The Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show will begin at 6:50 right here on YouTube.
Alex, how far is Elmira from here?
Elmira from Binghamton is about 50 minutes straight down Route 17.
So is it like, okay, so not quite in PA, but almost in PA?
Almost in PA, pretty close to the border. Black Bears win the draw. Kirkby gets it back to Stone. Stone's going to throw it down ice into the bench, and it's going to stay. But I believe with that, the Black Bears will be able to run a line change if they would like to.
If they would like to, yep. So again, Watertown, it seems right now that they're kind of stuck in neutral. They're looking for a spark. Binghamton should not provide them that spark as they should continue what they're doing.
Black Bears win the draw. Stone gets it to Bond. Bond's going to hold. Give it to Logar. Logar throws it up just outside the reach of Kirkby. However, Bond's able to pick the puck up, carry it in the zone with a head of steam, loses the puck, and just slapped away by Logar, given to nobody. He thought he might have had a forward circuiting there. However, he's not able to. Black Bears immediately get it back. Connor Smith gets it to Andrew Logar. Logar's going to turn, loses the puck, put it into the corner for Dabari. Kirkby's going to hold it right in front for Logar, and just wide of the net. I think Bouchard was trying to get a little bit of a goaltender interference there. Came very far out of his cage. Black Bears get the puck back, give it to Connor Smith. Walters now has it. Walters to Jesse Anderson. Anderson throws it wide of the net, back onto Smith's stick. Smith's going to turn around, throw a shot at net that just goes wide of the net, kicked away by Bouchard. Very tough save for him through multiple people.
Yeah, and as I said, it's just really, Watertown's got to find a way to get something going here. You just see it sort of just compiling on them right now.
Dabari holds the puck, throws it off his own bench, ends up on the stick of Walters. Yates gets the puck, however, is quickly dispossessed by Dabari. Immediately back into the Black Bears possession. A lot of ping-pong possession here. It seems like nobody wants to hold on to the puck right now. Dabari doing his best to hold the puck. However, a great forecheck by the Black Bears. Fletcher with a little bit of a nifty pass, gives it over. Botero carries the puck. He shoots into the chest of Sam Levecchi with a huge save. Black Bears are currently up 2-0 over the Watertown Wolves. 7:46 left in the second period. An excellent, excellent save by Sam Levecchi, who's gone stretches here with activity, and that can be very tough.
And that's very difficult when he hasn't really seen much action. All of a sudden, they get like a 70-mile-an-hour slap shot coming at you. So, absolutely.
Black Bears win the draw. Yates gets it back to Liam Anderson. Anderson's going to carry it up and give it to Somero. Somero to Liam Anderson. Anderson carries it down the left side, just to the left of the circle. Throws a shot on net that Bouchard kicks into the corner. Scrum ensues. Somero gets it right in front for Gavin Yates. Backhand by Liam Anderson just over the cage. And Fletcher with a backhand that crosses the crease.
Oh, they just can't finish it.
Just a little bit of puck luck not going the way, and Bouchard makes the smart play and bounces it down.
Listen, again, I said it last night, I want to say it tonight. Bouchard, once again, standing on his head. It's now 34-16. They're being outshot, and it could be a lot worse if it wasn't for him right now.
And this is what we've seen from a lot of opponents that we see on the Heinz Energy replay. Fletcher threw it right across the crease. Yates had a good second chance opportunity. Liam Anderson with the backhand that rose over, and then Fletcher throws it right across the crease, not able to get a puck. Won by the Black Bears. Boilard with the shot and swallowed up by Bouchard.
Yeah, again, I'm impressed with Bouchard's lateral movement and the way he does cover a lot of ground in his crease, and he does it very quickly.
And right now, the Buffalo Bills in the NFL are losing to the Los Angeles Chargers 3-0 in the first quarter. Watertown wins the draw, gets it to Basie. Basie passes it up to Tomasi. Tomasi's going to turn and give it back to, fakes me out even. Thought he was going to give it back to Gingrich. However, he held the puck. It's now brought up by Liam Anderson. Anderson's going to jump up in the draw, taken down. No penalty call, an interesting one there. Looked like he was interfered with on the way through.
I don't know about that. That's just a hockey play, man. Come on.
Goddard gives it to Blacksmith. Blacksmith hesitates, is not able to get it onto his stick for a shot. A great job by Liam Anderson shutting down Blacksmith there. A big hit in the corner on Tyson Kirkby. Tomasi gives the puck back, though, to Kirkby. Kirkby's just content to hold in the defensive zone and let the rush get onto Matt Boilard's stick, who loses it. Boilard holds the puck, gets it back to Kirkby. Shot on net from Don Oliveria. Very
interesting angle shot.
Yes, 100%.
But you know what? You never know. Get a rebound out front, and there you're in business.
And a little lumber to the spine of Kirkby in front of the net there, baby.
Yeah.
It can't feel good when you're, guys always want to protect their goaltender, but it can't feel good when you get that to the spine.
No, no, of course it doesn't. I mean, they got a pad that runs down, or they got a pad from their shorts that's there, but it doesn't feel good.
Black Bears win the draw, but it ends up squirting out of the zone. Watertown will start their break. Sirgeev holds the puck, gets it to Dabari. Dabari loses it, ends up on the stick of Gavin Yates. Yates to Stone. Stone to Bond. Bond holds the puck in the neutral zone. Watertown ceding a lot of space as Bond kind of loses the puck every step of the way there.
They tightened up a little bit, but now they're back to giving it up.
Watertown starts the exit. Binghamton doing a good job on the forecheck, really putting pressure on the Watertown Wolves. Stone has this puck in the corner. Man coming to his left hard. Stone's going to hold. He drops it off to Yates. Yates gives it to Logar. Logar drops it for Yates. Yates tries to play it back to Logar, not able to. Bit of two-man defense there, and Yates is able to hold up the puck, however. Connor Smith jumps in, tries to get the puck back to Bond, however, he is not able to. Cross-corner dump to Bond. That's going to make the line, and icing is called. Bond at the last second is able to slide in front of Lord for the icing.
Yeah, listen, you know, the plan here for Watertown obviously has been to bend but don't break. They're giving up a lot of ground. They're giving up a lot of shots. You know, Bouchard is keeping them in this thing, but you gotta, come on, man, let's get some offense going. I want to see some offense.
And a newly acquired Hannakainen signed Thursday, I believe. A lot of tired legs out there right now. That's been a long shift for Watertown. Let's see if they can get the puck down and start a full line change. Black Bears are able to turn it over on the forecheck, gets it quickly. I believe that was Logar to Walters. Walters loses the puck, but it's thrown off Logar's skate. Passed up in the middle to Kirkby. Shoulders away. Kirkby puts it in the back of the net. Goal! Tyson Kirkby! 4:49 as he poses with his own face on the dasher board. 4:49. That's the third Black Bears goal of the game. Tyson Kirkby.
Yeah, I don't really know how can I explain this to do it more justice than it really is. Just again, following the blueprint all night, following up their rebounds, not giving up on plays. Beautiful, beautiful goal.
An absolutely gorgeous goal by Tyson Kirkby. You see on the Heinz entry play. First shot blocked down by Bouchard. Bouchard can't do much more than that. Gets very little defensive help from his defenders on Watertown.
Gave up that big rebound.
Kick forward, Henning gets a good hit on Fletcher. However, Fletcher was able to tip it on the other side of the red line. No icing on the play. Gingrich gets it up to Basie. Basie with a little bit of a mishandle. Lots of space. That big man's going to take a shot into the glove of Sam Levechi, and he is going to melt this one down. And folks, we will be right back. Tyson Kirkby with your third goal of the game. Come back for more, folks, just after this.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Toyota trucks. Let's go play.
And welcome back, folks, into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. That last goal from Tyson Kirkby, the only assist on it, the Chinook Flyer himself, Josh Fletcher, with the lone assist on the play. Tyson Kirkby from Josh Fletcher. The official time on that is 15:11 in the second period. Black Bears drop 3-0 as the fans love to see the Watertown Wolves on the kiss cam. Very interesting kiss cam. Watertown not in the mood to in view in that joke as the Black Bears win the draw. Down 3-0, you're less likely to go for that joke. Blacksmith gets the puck and continues the cycle. I'll tell you what, Blacksmith has been a lone highlight for the Watertown Wolves these last 3 games. Ton of energy and a really hard player. It's going to get, however, the puck's going to leave the zone. Thomas Ray gets down there, beats Henning to the puck, gets it on the stick of Gavin Yates. Yates holds, right in front to Oliveri. Oliveri taken down from behind, looking for a call, not going to get one. Yates throws it on net, and Bouchard freezes it. What a good one.
It's the same recipe. Once a aggressive approach, aggressive attacking area. Watertown back on their heels, just about a half a step behind. Got some help there too. I'm
going to be honest, Matty B, if the folks in the video room can run that one again, I think you called that one a trip on Don Oliveri. The skate from Henning goes right behind his leg and takes him out from behind as we resume play. Watertown wins the draw right there.
There you go. Yeah, I see it. You're right.
Watertown wins the draw, starts the breakout on the left side. Lord brings the puck and then dumps it in deep into the zone. Thornton's going to give chase. Liam Anderson pins the puck in the corner, gets it to Yates. Yates is going to hold, harassed by a group of Watertown forwards. Ray drops it off for Boilar, who Thornton and Botero both harass. Ray drops it off. It's going to just be left for Thornton and a defensive zone turnover for the Black Bears. Shot blocked by Thomas Ray. Boilar gets the puck back, going to get it up to Trevor Lord, however. Lord intercepts the puck, and he's going to skate it down low. Lord tips the puck just wide. Liam Anderson hit up high by Thornton, able to get out of the way just at the last second before that did any real damage. Yates drops it off to Oliveri. Oliveri holds, shoots just high of the net. And it looks like the Black Bears are going to roll a line change here. Puck's going to go all the way down the ice. Not a great time. Lord tries to get it over to Thornton. Thornton not able to handle it. And Sam Levecchi gets the puck into his glove, and he's going to melt it down, eliminating any and all.
Not an easy save for a guy that's really not seeing much. And, got to give him credit for that. Staying sharp back there.
And that's the 16th shot for the Watertown Wolves. Currently, the Black Bears have 39 shots so far this game, really picking up the pace of play in the offensive zone. It really feels like, Matty B, that the ice has been tilted in Watertown's direction as the Black Bears win the draw.
Yeah, I mean, that was only his 6th shot face this period, so absolutely.
Connor Smith gets the puck, puts it onto the stick of Kirkby. Kirkby's going to try a power move. Shut off by the Watertown defense. Gets it back to Stonehour, and that one's going to be tipped out of play. A lot of heat from Stone's shot.
Yeah.
Do you have a tank that got wrecked? Come on down to CBR in downtown Binghamton. We got you.
So what can you say right now about this, as you mentioned, the ice has tilted.
Logar gets the puck. He holds, shoots on net, squirts through, but not able to find the back of the net. Just goes wide. Of seeing puck almost went in the back there. Black Bears able to hold in the zone. Kirkby currently holds it, gets it to Stone, however, that's quickly dispossessed by Morgan. Morgan's going to skate the puck out. A big skater, number 86 as well. A lot of speed in his feet. He's been all over the ice tonight. Stone's going to hold the puck. Going to try to get it to his former college teammate, Connor Smith. Connor Smith brings it in the zone. He shoots in just between the legs. Bouchard goes to the back of the net. Goal! Dan Stone with the tip-in into the back of the net. It seems like that surprised even himself. Off the head, he's giving it a tap. A little bit of a header. And to give a off phrase here, a bit of a soccer-style header there.
Yeah, listen, that was the bizarre-looking goal. Had a lot of things going on. Is this going to be looked at, you think? High sticking, maybe?
I think it went off. It was, when you look at the Heinz Energy replay, a great job by Connor Smith driving.
Got the original save right there. The puck is up. How did it get up?
I think it pops off Bouchard's pad, hits Dan Stone in the head. So the shot, follow-up, pops off his head into the back of the net. That's the rare header
goal.
And that's going to be frozen down on top of the net for the Black Bears. And Dan Stone gives us our Binghamton Black Bears burger goal. Every fan in attendance will go home with a free cheeseburger courtesy of Burger King. So shout out Dan Stone. He gets the fans to leave happy tonight. Black Bears are up 4-0, 1:47 left in the second period.
And another goal given up with 2 minutes or less in the period.
Shot from the point, tipped down just out of the hand of Sam Levecchi, not able to close his glove on it. And the Black Bears start the breakout. Blacksmith with a great offensive chance there. Fletcher comes down the left side. He's going to hold, shoots on net, just off the glove. Bouchard had no idea. 4-on-2 for the Watertown Wolves. Fletcher is hustling back. Blacksmith crossed the ice, shot in the back of the net, and he scores his third goal of the weekend. Blacksmith with an excellent goal there, stays with the puck,
Yeah.
takes advantage of it, and Sam Levecchi gives his first up of
Really
the night.
the first sustained offense, the first odd man rush they've had all night. They took full advantage of it, and they stopped the bleeding a little bit. There's nothing much you're going to do there. They had the numbers, and they capitalized. And Levecchi has not really seen much tonight. You know, hey, just put that one aside and just finish up the period. Again, another goal given up with less than 2 minutes.
And as you can see on the Heinz Energy play, Blacksmith just carries it across, just beats Sam on the glove, just a little too slow for Sam, the goalie man. Liam Anderson gets the puck on the Black Bears face-off win, gives it over to Boilard, just misses the stick of Don Oliveri. Oliveri forces, however, Watertown to put it deep into their zone. Got out, plays it across. Turned over immediately, though, to the Black Bears. Kirkby has the puck, 1:03 left in the second period. Puck to Oliveri from Kirkby. Oliveri drops it off for Liam Anderson. Anderson turned over, however. It's going to be a foot race with Trevor Lord. Lord takes a shot on net and swallowed up by Sam Levecchi. 4-1 left in the set. 4-1 in the second period. 49.3 seconds left off the Blacksmith.
You don't want to give a goal up here right now if you're Levecchi or the Black Bears. You want to keep it down to 4-1. Head to the intermission with that lead, but good save there as Watertown picks up the pressure.
Black Bears win the draw. It's going to be chopped off the boards. Take a weird bounce off the stanchion. Not able to get all the way out. Kirby's fighting at it with Botero. Botero gets the puck back up top, but it ends up on Don Oliveri's stick. Ray dispossessed by Gingrich. Gingrich and Ray fight for it. Ends up on the stick of Thornton. Thornton and Botero. Botero drops the puck deep. Liam Anderson sauces it back into the corner. 25 seconds left. Gingrich shot blocked on the way through, tipped over the net by Botero. Botero with a slap, little bit of a slap turn shot there. Kirkby gets the puck. He's going to drive the net. Backhand in the back of the net, scores! Tyson Kirkby, 11.7 seconds left in the second period. Backhander, and he's going to pause with the dashboard, shouting out the official video streaming service of the Binghamton Black Bears. He is heating up. What a beautiful backhander by Tyson Kirkby.
Yeah, there's not much you're going to be able to do with that. That was a beautiful move, beautiful elevation on the backhand shot right over his far shoulder. Look at that. Look at that speed and just quick hands. Get that puck up where it needs to be, and he puts it top shelf.
And Kirkby realizes with so little time left, he might as well just run it. Thomas Ray gets the puck off the draw. However, Watertown immediately turns it back over. Henning's going to get the puck up to Davari. Davari starts to chase. Shot on net, popped away. Black Bears do a good job clearing the puck, and Henning runs over the goaltender. Players are not going to enjoy that. We got a little...
there we go.
Henning and Boilard going at it. The captain for the Watertown Wolves and the French-Canadian not giving a lot of cordiality there at the end of the period. When you take out a goaltender, that's not often something that's looked at well.
No, and it shouldn't be. Unless, of course, it was unintentional. You know, that does happen.
It does happen, however. Very few things are unintentional in hockey, Matty B, as you know.
I don't know. I think there's more things that are unintentional than we're given unintentional credit for.
And shout out to the guys in the video room giving us the best replays in the league, as you saw on the Heinz Energy replay. Black Bears head into the second period intermission up 5-1 off 2 goals by Tyson Kirkby. An excellent, excellent period for the Binghamton Black Bears. Folks, we'll be right back with the Excite Motorsports intermission report after this.
Bring in the new year with the Binghamton Black Bears as they take on the Danbury Hatchlets on Sunday, December 31st at a special 5 p.m. start time. It is 2-for-1 beer night, and the Black Bears will be wearing their Night Ranger jerseys for the second time this year. Grab your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
All about you make me think of good things. Good things. Like calming tempers down. Good things. And passing them around. So stand up and cheer. Well, that's good beer. Good things.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
And And welcome back to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Show. Excite Motorsports, ride, drive, browse, ride, buy. Free next day delivery to New York and PA. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com. What a interesting period from both sides, Matty B.
Yeah.
A lot of scoring. We ended the first 1-0 on the Connor Smith goal, and we have 5 goals in a single period, 4 for the Black Bears, 1 for the Watertown Wolves.
Yeah, listen, you just kind of felt that was going to happen at some point in that period. The Watertown Wolves' philosophy of bend, don't break, giving up a lot of neutral ice, kind of collapsing everybody back down underneath their goalie, just didn't really seem to be a viable plan. So, you know, it was going to happen, and then the volume of shots began to tilt drastically in the favor of the Black Bears in that period, and opportunities come from that, and a lot of standing around, which results in a lot of goals going in your net.
100%, Matty B. And right now, as we see our friend Trevor Portenzio fly around, just caught a puck to the head. We'll go over the goals in this period. These are brought to you by the second period. Stats are brought to you by the Columbian Mutual Life Insurance Company, protecting families for over 140 years. We kicked off scoring 3:29 into the second period. A power play goal by Andrew Logar, an assist by Don Oliveri, and an assist by Dakota Bond.
Yeah, listen, this was an example of a cycle and stand. That's what I'm going to call it, because that was all what's going on in the zone. Binghamton was cycling the puck, and Watertown was standing there watching it.
And next up was the stretch pass from Tyson Kirkby from Josh Fletcher. Kirkby drove the net and scored his first of the period, 15-11 into the second period.
You know, Bouchard's been standing on his head, but when you give up big rebounds like that, it's going to be really hard to keep them out of the net.
And then the third goal of the period for the Black Bears, Daniel Stone, 18:03 in with the header goal. Connor Smith gets a shot on net. He's credited with the primary and only assist. Then the rebound comes. Stone jams it off the pads of Bouchard. It pops up in the air. Stone heads it into the back of the net for the 4-0 lead.
I still don't see how it went in. I can't see it. I mean, I see it, but I don't see it. So, great goal.
And then 26 seconds later, Chetwin Blacksmith with Joshua Tomasi on the lone helper on that. Great job by the Watertown Wolves, rallying with a little bit of their energy line.
Yeah, third goal of the weekend for Blacksmith. Really, if it hadn't been for him, where would Watertown be right now? He has been literally their only offense.
And the final goal of the period, Tyson Kirkby from Don Oliveri gets the stretch pass in the neutral zone. Uses his speed, which we don't see Tyson Kirkby Austin do, but he saw a little bit of an edge there and said, you know what, I'm about to get an 18-minute break. I'm going to push the pace here. You see him push the pace down the ice. Backhand over Bouchard's blocker into the back of the net.
Yeah, he got a step on his defender, and he really kind of went hard to the net, and it was a beautiful, quick, backhand, elevated shot. Thing of beauty.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for our Columbia Mutual Life Insurance Company second period stats. We'll be back right after this with more here on the official YouTube page of the Binghamton Black Bears.
For discounted name brand clothing and footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
Oh, Luba, you make me think of good things. Good things. Like calming tempers down. Good things. And passing them around. So stand up and cheer. Well, that's gonna be a good thing.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
Awestruck Premium Hard Cider, crafting transcendent, awe-inspiring liquid made and sealed right in Sydney, New York with New York State apples. Improve your day with Awestruck Premium Hard Cider. CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Stay in the swing of things with your golf game this winter and check out Fairways Indoor Golf Company. At Fairways, you can play any 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, enjoy your favorite cocktail in the lounge by the fire, or watch your favorite sports team on over 9 82-inch TVs. The only slice you'll experience will be from the homemade pizza from the clubhouse kitchen. Bring your own clubs or use theirs. Get the golfer in your life a Fairways gift certificate. Tee off with Fairways Golf Company, 511 Hoover Road, Enwell, online at fairwaysindoor.golf.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Are you planning on traveling to Binghamton for an upcoming Black Bears game? If so, check out La Quinta Inn and Suites by Wyndham for a night away from home. La Quinta Inn and Suites is a short drive from the arena and is conveniently located off of the Southern Tier Expressway and Highway 17 with easy access to Interstate 81 and the Vestal Parkway. La Quinta Inn and Suites by Wyndham at 581 Harry L. Drive, Johnson City. Reach them at 607-770-9333.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
And welcome back to Jeff Kai's Auto Center broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones here with Matty B of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast for the official podcast of the FPHL. You can find it on Facebook and YouTube under the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast.
Yep.
Highlights. Let's take a look at the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club highlights from periods 1 and 2. And the highlights of those have to be the 2 goals by Tyson Kirkby.
Absolutely. What can you say? The last one was a thing of beauty. It takes really quick hands to get not only that puck up that high with that much power on it, but that fast. And it's not an easy thing to do. Beautiful goal. And then, of course, the big rebound given up by Bouchard, the goalie, that he was right on top of. And then once again, kind of went mid. I wouldn't say call it top shelf, but he was, underneath that shoulder area, elbow area. And just really Johnny on the spot for him tonight.
Yeah, an excellent job. 2 goals from Tyson Kirkby and a primary assist earlier. He's having one heck of a night, really making himself the hard candidate not to choose for the first star of the game. Highlights of the first 2 periods brought to you by the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club. Join the Booster Club. Visit them behind Section 4 at all Binghamton Black Bears home game. Now, Matty B, let's see what's going on out of town. A lot of interesting scores so far.
Absolutely. Let's head on to Motor City, where the Motor City Rockers are battling Elmira. It is getting away from Elmira at the moment, 9-1. Motor City Rockers are up as they are in the 3rd period. out there in Danbury. It is 3-0 hat tricks over the Prowlers again. They are in this, probably getting ready to go to the third period. And the game of the night, it is now 5-3 Thunderbirds over Columbus as they are in the third period as well. And that is your out-of-town scoreboard.
That is your out-of-town scoreboard, as Matty B said. And we're going to be back after this, folks, for a quick commercial break to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the rest of the second period highlights and the rest of the game here on the Binghamton Black Bears YouTube page.
Whether you're a high school or college athlete or a weekend warrior, Guthrie is the area's premier sports medicine program, offering injury evaluation, concussion management, physical therapy, and more. With a full team of providers across New York and Pennsylvania offering same or next day appointments, Guthrie gets you back in the game as quickly as possible. Call the Guthrie Sports Medicine team today at 866-GUTHRIE or learn more at guthrie.org/sportsmed.
Are you looking for a new place to live? Lofts at JC is the official housing partner of the Binghamton Black Bears and the only luxury housing provider offering both 2 and 3 bedroom units, fully furnished for a modern living lifestyle. Lofts at JC is centrally located in the heart of the Tri-Cities area, located at 128 Grand Avenue in Johnson City. Housing applications are accepted online at loftsatjc.com. Once again, that's loftsatjc.com.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Jersey, bring us the Hennies! Yeah!
All right, I got the Hennies. Tommy's out, eh? Oh, yeah. Cheers, baby.
A win like that calls for a real celebration.
Oh, yeah.
I have one on the
Magic 101.7.
Best radio station. Keeps getting better.
Better music selection.
Best ever. Makes me feel better.
Number 1 for music and fun.
It's like the best ever.
Magic 101.7. 100% local.
Getting your hands on an all-new CF Moto side-by-side or four-wheeler is now easier than ever at ExciteMotorsports.com. Purchase your next power sports vehicle with our new, easy, and quick online buying experience. Browse inventory on ExciteMotorsports.com. Buy, get approved for financing and e-sign online right from your phone. Ride, have your new power sport vehicle delivered to your home the next day at no extra charge. Browse, buy, ride. Fun starts here at ExciteMotorsports.com.
Experience the new way to watch your Black Bears play all season long, at home and on the road, free on YouTube.
You can experience gig speeds with Greenlight Networks. Our reliable fiber connection provides fast, affordable internet, so you can accomplish more in less time. We're expanding coverage in many places in the Southern Tier, and we want to be your internet provider. Visit greenlightnetworks.com and click on Check Availability to see if we're in your area. Greenlight Networks, fast, affordable internet in your hometown.
And welcome back, folks, into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones here with my color commentator for the night, Matty B. Matty B of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast, the official podcast of the FPHL. If you had, looking ahead into this final third period, What do both of these teams need to do to close out this game?
Well, obviously for Binghamton is to stay away from the Wolves, because I think they're going to resort to some, I don't want to use the word nefarious, but maybe some questionable tactics, potentially little body stuff. And if you're Watertown, you know what? You got a break coming up. You got a holiday break. Throw it all out there. Let's go. Let's try to get some offense. Listen, you get 2 quick goals, changes the complex of this game.
100%. If Watertown comes out here and really gets aggressive, they're going to have to. That'll be the decider. I expect the Black Bears to come out, though, with a bit of aggression and really push the pace on them. It'll be interesting to see how we see it, folks. That'll wrap it up here. That'll do it for the Excite Motorsports second period intermission show. Excite Motorsports. Browse, ride, buy, free next day delivery to New York and PA. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com. Third period hockey coming up next. This is the Binghamton Black Bears hockey on their official YouTube page.
Jersey, bring us the Hennies! Yeah!
All right, I got the Hennies. Penalties out, eh? Oh, yeah. Cheers, baby.
A win like that calls for a real celebration.
Oh, yeah.
I have one on the back.
Getting your hands on an all-new CF Moto side-by-side or four-wheeler is now easier than ever at ExciteMotorsports.com. Purchase your next power sports vehicle with our new, easy, and quick online buying experience. Browse inventory on ExciteMotorsports.com. Buy, get approved for financing and e-sign online right from your phone. Ride, have your new power sport vehicle delivered to your home the next day at no extra charge. Browse, buy, ride. Fun starts here at ExciteMotorsports.com.
And welcome back into the Jeff Keyes Auto Center broadcast booth. I'm Alex Jones here with my broadcast partner tonight, Matty B. Matty B subbing in for me as I sub in for the Ill Brooksville. Looks like they're going to open up his practice window. We might be able to see him back in Elmira, Dansbury, and then New Year's Eve. The Learning Ladder Child Care Center is located in Endicott and Johnson City. They enroll children ages 6 weeks to 12 years old. Call 607-770-3806 for an appointment today to walk through one of their facilities. Come join their family, and they will help your child grow. As the Black Bears win the draw, they get it deep into the offensive zone. Dakota Bond wraps it around to Connor Smith. Connor Smith lets it pass by. Stone with the shot on net, just wide and just out of the reach of Logar. Logar loses the puck to Thornton into the stick of Bond, and Thornton gets it back. Held by Schmidt, shot on net, kicked away by Sam Levecchi.
Again, a really good goalie, a good save by a goalie who hasn't seen much action.
Yates holds the puck. Great nifty move there.
Nice move.
Backhand to Logar, just shut down. And it looks like we got a change up in net, folks.
Yes.
Owen Liskowitz is in net for Evan Bouchard. Coach Verbeek going to change his goalie during the intermission. Something you don't really see often between the second and the third intermission.
Well, I mean, he's faced 88 shots over the last couple of days. So, I mean, maybe just his time.
Anderson carries the puck up, stops quickly, closed down by the Watertown defense. Watertown starts to cycle the puck. Botero throws it up just out of the reach of Gamsatov. However, it's going to end up on net for Sam Levecchi. Sam Levecchi's going to freeze the puck down, and it's going to not allow the Black Bears to get a change because it was a three-line goalie freeze.
Yeah. No, so listen, as far as changing the goalie up between the second and third period, you got to look at it a couple of different ways. It's 5-1. He has faced a lot of shots over the last 2 nights. There is a couple of days off. Everybody get some work, There's nothing wrong with getting your other goalie some work.
Watertown wins the draw, gets it up the middle, passes it over to the Black Bears. Black Bears get the puck. Jesse Anderson gets it to Thomas Ray. Thomas Ray onto the stick of Kirkby. Kirkby over to Don Oliveri. The Don gets it back. Big slap shot just broken up at the last second. Boy, that would have been a true clapper. Kirkby gets the up top to Jesse Anderson. Anderson tries to play on the backhand, gets caught in the skates of Gamsatov. Gamsatov able to just clear the puck out of the zone where it ends up on the stick of JT Walters. Oliveri dispossessed of the puck by Botero. Ends up back to Jesse Anderson. Anderson to Oliveri. Oliveri throws it down the middle, hits Gingrich skate, and Blacksmith's going to get on this one. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Pass over to Basie.
Nice save.
Huge save by Sam Lavecchi with a blocker to stop Alex Basie in front of a open net.
Whoa, that's one of them Sports Center things.
Thomas Ray with a shot on the opposite end, driven into the net. The net's off its moorings. It's going to be called dead right here. We saw behind the play, though, Alex Basie basically grabbed Kirkby's stick and challenged him to a fight the whole way down the ice. And Kirkby was like, I'm good. We're up 5-1. There's no need for me to give you guys any sort of spark.
Yeah, I think he's got a motive, Basie. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's got some sort of motive.
I would agree with that. I think there's a lot of bad blood between these two teams, especially when you play 3 in a row.
Look at that.
Basie, excellent job of the video crew on the Heinz Energy replay. Slow-mo, Basie gets it on his stick, and Sam Lavecchi's able to punch it away with his blocker. Black Bears win the draw, get the puck to Liam Anderson on the draw. Anderson takes it deep, exchanges the puck with Fletcher. Fletcher's going to hold the puck, pin it to the boards deep, work his defender. Gingrich, however, able to poke the puck away. Fletcher gets on his horse and stops the odd man opportunity for the Watertown Wolves. Fletcher's a little bit of stick handling there. I don't even think he knew what he was doing with the puck at that point. Good job back checking by Justin Samaro. Samaro stops a good rush for the Watertown Wolves. Yates holds, shoots just wide of the net. Bogard gets the puck, plays it off of Thornton's skate. Black Bears and Watertown fight over at center ice. Schmidt gets the puck at center ice, dumps it into his corner as the Black Bears wrap it around. Tries to give a little bit of a hit to Stone, but he loses it. Schmidt tries to get a tip in front of the net, kicked just wide by Sam Lavecchi. Puck put behind the net. Stone doing a good job to dispossess Watertown of the puck. He plays it over to Matthew Boilar. See a little defensive shifting here. Boilar to Stone. Stone's going to look to throw deep, but dispossessed by the Watertown
Good back
Wolves.
check. Good back
Great
check.
back check. Henning holds the puck, gets it deep. Boilar with a little body check on him. Yates holds the puck, poked away by Trevor Lord. Offsides is called, but then immediately put down by the linesman as all the Watertown Wolves clear the offensive zone. Boilar has some speed. He gets up ice. He's going to hold. Shoot on net, just into the pad of Owen Liskowitz, just into his leg, and then he's going to melt that one down. 16:07 left in the third period. 5-1 Black Bears. Guys in the video room, if we can get on the Heinz injury play, that save again from Sam Lavecchi. The slow-mo view, cross side, it was such a good save by him. I want to just highlight it a little bit further. However, I think we're going to get back to action. Kirkby drops it down, loses the draw. However, immediately turned over to Don Oliveri. A chip shot on net, tipped by 2 Watertown Wolves sticks, and is melted down by Owen Liskowitz.
Yeah, there's a little bit more pressure here. I mean, Watertown seems to be still content with giving up the neutral zone, but, that save was nice. Can we not see that again?
I think the guys in the video do such a great job set up there. They're right now running the Tom Cruise dancing with Just Dance With Me. Kirkby on the draw, loses it, but immediately puts pressure on the Watertown Wolves defender. Kirkby behind the net, gets it wrapped around by Bonero. Bonero puts it to Gamzatov. Gamzatov whistle. I think they're saying it hit the bench, and it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. I think it was hit along the bench. I didn't get the exact call from the linesman. It looked like some sort of tip call, which I would guess would be something.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It was right there. It was on our near side here. Didn't see really what happened where the puck went.
Black Bears win the draw back to Dakota Bond. Bond gives it to Stone. Stone gives it off to Thomas Ray, who puts it deep into the zone. Don Oliveri with a nifty move, spin shot, punched away by Owen Liskowitz. Stone holds the puck at the line. Thomas Ray gets the puck, makes a quick move, gets it to the stick of Oliveri. However, Gamzatov was waiting there for it. Bond loses the puck. However, Oliveri immediately is able to get it back. Oliveri holds, pops it off to Thomas Ray. Ray shoots just high of the net. Bond's going to hold it in the line, but he fans on that shot attempt. Gamzatov gets it to Dabari. Dabari holds up the ice, pushing down the left side. Jesse Anderson, hip chase, power hands, and it doesn't find home. Oliveri throws it off the glass. Jesse Anderson continues his momentum up the ice, almost using his energy from that stop in the defensive zone. However, dispossessed by the Watertown defense. Tomasi throws it all the way up ice, and this one looks like it's going to get down there for the icing, and that is what we call it. 14:50 in the third period. And that's going to be our first media timeout of the period, folks. Come back for more Binghamton Black Bears hockey. The Black Bears lead 5-1 over the Watertown Wolves.
You can experience gig speeds with Greenlight Networks. Our reliable fiber connection provides fast, affordable internet, so you can accomplish more in less time. We're expanding coverage in many places in the Southern Tier, and we want to be your internet provider. Visit greenlightnetworks.com and click on Check Availability to see if we're in your area. Greenlight Networks, fast, affordable internet in your hometown.
For discounted name brand clothing and footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
And welcome back, folks, Intermission's Veterans Memorial Arena. I'm Alex Jones, subbing in for Brooks Hill, Matty B of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct Podcast, the official podcast of the FCHL. My color commentator tonight. We've got Yates, Somero, and Fletcher on the boards. Jesse Anderson, JT Walters on defense. Matty B, this seems like a time where the Black Bears have really been pushing Watertown to see if they can get that last goal to bury him. Anderson with a shot on net in the back of the goal! Jesse Anderson with an absolute ripper over the shoulder of Owen Liskowitz puts the 6th goal in the net for the Binghamton Black Bears.
Yeah, right off the draw. Nice shot from the point. Goes through some traffic, might have gotten tipped on the way in, and right over the shoulder there. Beautiful goal.
And Owen Liskowitz, Jesse Anderson's teammates last year on the Binghamton Black Bears before Owen Liskowitz was let go and signed with the Watertown Wolves. An excellent shot, as we see on the Heinz Center replay. Yates wins the draw. Just going to throw the puck in, and he just finds the corner of the net. It looks like Liskowitz didn't even see the puck as it came in. He got a little bit of a late
Good things happen when you put puck on net.
Black Bears win the draw. Yates holds the puck. He gives it off to Somero. Somero drops it deep for Fletcher. Somero dispossessed of the puck by Henning. Henning's going to get a long pass out to Thornton. It gets into his skates. Thornton and Walters going at it at center ice. Jesse Anderson carries it up the left side. Nifty move, but Godbout reads that a little too fast for him. Almost able to get in there. Logar loses the puck, and he's going to have a 2-on-1. Thornton and Lord. Thornton pushes it just wide. Sam Levecchi doesn't even need to make the save on that one. Jesse Anderson hit from behind by Lord, but he gets it up to Yates. Yates drops it off to Logar, who completely loses it. Logar drops it deep for Connor Smith. Connor Smith's going to hold, give it to Gavin Yates. Yates is going to meet Lord head on. Yates, although of a little bit of a diminutive size, is a guy who is very feisty and not afraid to stand up to anybody. Lord loses his stick after Smith checks it out of his hand. Basie has the puck. He's going to throw a center ice pass, just a little bit too much English. And it's going to be a penalty on the Black Bears, a slash to Connor Smith as he enters the box.
So there's the goal again, just right on net, through a lot of traffic at the face-off dot. As you said, the goalie never saw it, right over his shoulder into the net. And then we got the slash.
And the Black Bears penalty kill all game long, brought to you by our friends at Northeastern Striping Corporation. Northeastern Striping Corporation is a full-service specialty contracting company specializing in paving and concrete. Black Bears lost the draw, shot right off to the side of Sam Levecchi. However, Watertown loses the puck. Liam Anderson dispossessed Morgan and was able to clear the zone. Watertown's going to reset, 1:40 left in the penalty to Connor Smith. A slash on Trevor Lord. Blacksmith takes the puck down the left side. He's going to drive with a head of steam. Wrap power shot, power chance, not able to be finished. And we got a whistle.
Did it go up into the bench?
I don't think so. It's going to be interesting to see what's. Perhaps we lost. Maybe it did run the boards and jump up into the bench. The puck is not in play. They just went and grabbed a new one from the penalty box, which would make sense if the puck went out of play. Black Bears win the draw. Quickly thrown, but it goes off the linesman. Lord is not able to keep it in. Eliskowitz will stand in his cage and settle the puck down. Doyle starts the rush behind the net. Gonna fake it to Lord. He's gonna hold. He's looking for a stretch pass, I think, to Botero on the opposite side.
Dangerous pass.
Good dispossession. Ray's gonna hold, shoot, and just off the glove. You have to think if he'd want that one back, he'd probably drop that to Dakota
Absolutely.
Bond in a much better shooting position with no one around him.
And he's got the hotter hand, too.
100%. Doyle's going to hold the puck. Blackbird's doing a really good job of staunching this Watertown Wolves power play breakout. Bond's going to hold the puck. He's going to retreat into his own zone. And then the long, just a little, not enough sauce on that one, however.
No.
Didn't get enough on it to really rise it up, but able to get a line change as he jumps off. Jesse Anderson jumps on. Stone's going to take the rusher on Blacksmith. Blacksmith goes deep into the zone, been playing with a head of steam, 3 goals on the weekend. One of really the lone bright spot right now for the Watertown Wolves.
Absolutely, and as I said, I wanted a shot wide.
Just shot on net. Looks like Botero hurt himself a little bit on that one. Maybe overextended the wrist a little bit. It's going to go wide over the head of Lord. Tyson Kirkby's going to raise him for it. Loses the puck. 1 second left, and the Eastern Striping Corps penalty kill is over as we head to a Henny Hard Seltzer power play.
Oh, here we go.
Walters drops the glove. He's going to give it to Lord, and Lord immediately goes for the headlock. He's just going to headlock Walters. Walters going to give him a couple in there. And Lord not taking the Warriors route, but more the Turtles route. He just headlocked him and took him down like this was a wrestling match, Benny.
Yeah, it was. Listen, it wasn't much of a fight. Looked like one was willing, the other was not. And
And that's probably going to be another couple missed games for Trevor Lord. That's the second time in two played games that he has gone after a secondary player after a fight.
It's time to show the young man to the dressing room. Why even doing that? Take him off.
Interesting that they're sending
So I don't
Kirkby
understand why they're doing this. He should be gone.
It doesn't make any sense also why they're sending Kirkby to the box as well. And I mean, he could have said something, but he didn't.
There he goes. Okay, good.
Kirkby wasn't the one. Kirkby was a static object there.
Yeah.
And Lord was the one who went after him, trying to go through multiple officials to get there.
Oh, and now you're going to stop with the fans. Really?
Really giving it to the fans. The fans are giving it to him as well. And Lord, an interesting choice by Trevor Lord to, in his first game back, try to get himself an extra break on his vacation. Slash very clearly happens here.
Yes, very clearly a slash to the stick.
As
and then
he
everything
goes through, Lord's going to give a two-hander to Kirkby, and Kirkby gives him a little bit of love tap. Walter says, you know what, enough. You're not messing with my captain. Lord just wraps the headlock up, chooses the wrestlers rather than the pugilists route in that one. I don't know if he knows hockey fights do not get scored on a point system for takedown.
He just wanted anybody and everybody, and as you could see, it was the follow-on where he went after the second player. The proper place for him is in the back, in the dressing room where he belongs. It's Christmas.
It's also interesting, he got very, very close to that fan. He went very aggressively at that corner down there.
Right, at the way off the ice, a fan must have said something to him, or he said something to a fan, but he went halfway down the tunnel, came back out, stuck his head back out, said something to a fan.
And we actually have a cameraman in that corner right there, probably caught all of it. A lot of talking going on here, trying to figure out what happened in this play. It's going to be very interesting to see how all of this shakes out. If you're the official here, let's say you are the official in this game, how are you scoring that penalty?
Okay, so obviously we got a whole bunch of, we got the initial slash, and then I'm going to probably give 5 apiece for fighting, then I'm going to give a 2-minute instigator, and then I'm probably going to give him another penalty. It was where I'm going to give him the game when he's when he went after the other guy. It should be a massive Binghamton advantage here. We should have a...
It's interesting, we got one guy in the box for the Watertown Wolves.
And you got 2
in the box for, looks like the only one right now on the board is Walters. It's going to be interesting to see what the off-ice officials score this one. I think what it seems like is, judging by the indication from what Henning was showing to his bench, Walters is going to be given a
He's
gate.
getting out.
So are you thinking maybe it's a 5-minute major and then a 10-minute misconduct?
I don't see why is there a second. Why is he going off?
I think sometimes officials, specifically FBHL, when you go after a guy who may not have been engaging those, a lot of times tack on an unsportsmanlike 10-minute just to say, you know what, canceling it all out. The interesting thing, though, is the 2-minute on Walters. I'm guessing that's going to be for the aggressor, judging by how the officials and points of interest that they've called it. Coach Sherwood is asking for clarification right now on his bench.
So coincidental game misconducts, obviously, and then we got
Connor McAnanama going over to the penalty box to serve for JT Walters. It's going to be interesting. Kirkby with a big head slap for his goaltender, turn forward. Black Bears lose the draw. Godbout holds it up at the top. We're going to be in the
Watertown penalties, number 16, Trevor Lord, 2 minutes for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct. Time penalty 8:40. That's Lord, 2 minutes for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct at 8:40. Watertown penalty 447, Noah Doyle, 2 minutes for slashing at 8:40. That's Doyle, 2 minutes for slashing at 8:40. Binghamton penalty, number 24, JT Walters, 2 minutes for roughing and a second 2 minutes for roughing and also a 10-minute misconduct. Coming at penalty 8:40. Serving the second penalty is number 72, Connor McAnanama.
And a huge save by Sam Lavecchi. I was letting it breathe there, folks. We wanted to hear all the penalties from Frank Birdie.
Yeah, so Walters, I guess, gets the
So there's 2 roughing penalties. That's why we're on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. The Black Bears penalty kills all season long, all game long, brought to you by the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Northeastern Striping Corporation is a full-service specialty contracting company specializing in paving and concrete. Black Bears get the puck deep into the zone. 1 minute left in the Walters second roughing.
It doesn't seem like this should be the calls, but I can see it is, but it just doesn't seem that way.
It is an interesting series of calls because you also could have given Lord a secondary slash or a cross-check as he came through. So you had the initial slash, a secondary cross-checking on Lord that they didn't end up calling.
Or an instigation penalty he could have gotten as well by starting that second fight.
Yeah, it's a very interesting how they broke that up. I think they just wanted it to, it's one of those things as officials, we never know what they're thinking, what they saw on the ice, what they heard on the ice. So you know what? It just is one of those things. Yeah. The Black Bears, 30 seconds left in the penalty kill for them, doing an excellent job keeping the puck out of the hands of the Watertown Wolves. Bond holds the puck. He's going to stretch it out to Somro. Somro's just going to fake it and then rip it down ice. 13 seconds left, and Black Bears are going to roll a full line change. And we're going to see 7 seconds left. 5, 4. Watertown brings it up ice. Missed touch by Tomasi. And we got Connor McAnanama making the ice.
Let's go right to the bench.
And straight to the bench. Sam Lavecchi stops the puck behind his net. We are at even strength, folks. 9 minutes left in the third period. The Black Bears are up 6-1 over the Watertown Wolves. Yates brings the puck up, makes a couple of nifty sidewind moves. Shot right into the gut of Owen Liskowitz. Not able to settle it down, but able to freeze it down in front of himself for the freeze up. Both players, Kirkby and McGuire, coming out of the box. Kirkby comes over to a round of applause from the fans here in Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. And this looks like we're headed to our second media timeout of the period, folks. We will be right back with more Black Bears hockey action after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
And welcome back, folks. 8:59 left in the third period. I'm Alex Jones in for the Brooks Hill Matty B from the Unsportsmanlike Conduct Podcast, the official podcast of the FBHL. You can find it on YouTube and Facebook every single Thursday. Is my color commentator tonight. We just saw a little bit of a fun thing. Connor McNanama on the ice as a forward the day after being the starting goaltender for the Binghamton Black Bears and the winning goaltender.
Were you disappointed he went right to the bench, or were you hoping he made a left-hand turn and got into the play?
You know what? I think everyone involved is happy that he went straight to the bench, including himself.
Keep an eye on number 4 in white.
Black Bears win the draw, tipped back, and Owen Liskowitz is going to glove it down. An excellent play there by the Black Bears. Jesse Anderson got the initial shot on net and then was tipped, blocked over to Liam Anderson. Liam Anderson shot a riser that went through the crowd, and Owen Liskowitz was able to glove it down.
Yeah, we are in the period of we're in the portion of this game where, as an official, it's tough because you want to keep all the shenanigans out.
Logara with a huge hit from behind by multiple Watertown Wolves, shot wide of the net. Anderson holds and is laid, hit by Basie and locked up on the boards. Doyle gets the puck, brings it up ice, just makes Logar miss.
Offsides.
Offsides.
By a country mile.
And a great save by Sam Levecchi. Basie having a little bit of a conversation with the linesman there. He's arguing his case, but as you said, it was a country mile
yes,
distance for the big man. Formerly of the Delaware Thunder, played a couple games, had a cup of coffee down in Columbus this season, and then ended up with the Watertown Wolves.
Yep.
8:33 left in the third period. Black Bears win the draw. Liam Anderson on the puck, gives it off to Jesse Anderson. Anderson's going to pick the puck up, hold it, and drop it deep. I think Coach Sherwood is messing with us here up in the booth by putting both Andersons together. Yates drops the puck off quickly, not able to be picked up by Connor Smith. Connor Smith gets back on the forecheck, though, able to break it up ever so slightly. However,
Nice
Liam
pass.
Anderson gets it on the edge. Jesse Anderson, a laying block attempt, forces the Watertown forward to throw an errant pass over to Botero, and Botero not able to knock it down in the back of the net. Great job by Jesse Anderson getting on his horse and shutting down that defensive zone. 2-on-1.
Yeah, you really, you got to be faster than that. If you're going to be that secondary passer, you got to be faster than that.
Connor Smith carries the puck up into the offensive zone. He's going to hold, drops it off to Logar. Logar, big shot on net. Owen Liskowitz is going to freeze it down. A little bit delayed whistle there. I think the officials were seeing if Owen Liskowitz wanted to play the puck out to the fence. Sometimes when there's no guys around, what's the rule of thumb of that for a linesman who's the right, or the official who's right there by the goaltender on a save like that? Do you want to give him a chance to play it?
There's two rules of thumb. My first rule of thumb was if a puck is possessed, a quick 3 count, boom, you kill it. If I can't see it, if I lose it, 1 second after I lose it, I kill it.
Black Bears fight to win the draw. It's going to end up Schmidt with a big hit on Thomas Ray. A little bit of a difference in weight class there. That's like a flyweight fight and a heavyweight. Goes over the stick of Mathieu Boilar. Henning and Stone are going to race into the corner. Schmidt and Boilar fight for the puck as well. Puck almost squirts into the back of the net. Sam Levecchi luckily was tight to the post. And we got a little bit of a shove from Basie on Boilar. Basie trying to get something started.
See, that would be enough for me to escort him off.
And at this point in the game, you do have to think 7 minutes.
That is what he's out there to do right now. Yeah.
100%. Both him and Schmidt are known as heavyweight enforcers in the FPHL. Schmidt seemed a little bit slow this week. It seems like he's been dealing with something. A lot of guys are dealing with bugs right now.
Yep.
Looks like both benches have been assessed some sort of warning by the official. Just a little bit of communication there. If it happens again, they're not going to. Henning and Kirkby line it up against each other. It's going to roll all the way down for the icing. Neither guy moving much more than an inch after that face-off that they saw the puck go in the distance.
Yeah, no, and you saw the officials skate over to the bench, kind of give him some, it's more than likely we're not going to put up with the shenanigans. We're going to start sending people off.
Henning and Kirkby try again. A little bit of a weird mosh there. Doyle with a shot on net, tipped up into the netting, and that one's going to stay in the zone. It was a little bit of an awkward face-off there. It seemed like almost nobody knew what was going on. Everybody sort of just stood still to see where the puck would go.
But then it kind of spun around.
Almost like a rugby scrum. Henning with a big check on Razor. Watertown really seems to be getting after it, the physicality here. Basie way behind the play and a no call from the official. High stick on Boilar. Boilar puts it in front of the net. Almost a goal, hat-trick goal for Kirkby.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. See, this could have been prevented. This could have been prevented.
Basie fighting the captain who did not drop his gloves. That's going to probably be a little bit of a suspension for Basie fighting an unwilling opponent. Have to see what the head of safety and officiating sees on that. Basie down one glove. Kirkby down maybe one because Basie took it off, but more than likely just adjusting things.
I mean, is there anybody in this arena that didn't see this coming?
Basie with a lot to say to the officials there.
There you go. That's the right move right there.
And Basie giving the gate early. Kirkby pointing up to the scoreboard is going to be shown into... They're also going to give Tyson Kirkby the gate for being jumped by a goon, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not down there. We're not down there. We're not hearing what's being said.
But it definitely seems like Watertown came out with that shift with a specific idea in mind.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Every part of that shift was hits behind the play.
And getting Kirkby to the showers, why not? It's 6-1. Preserve him too. We're moving on to the next game.
And it looks like the Black Bears are going to go to the Henny Hard Seltzer power play.
Oh, they need someone someone needs to go to the box.
There's two on the board for Basie.
And nobody in the box.
It's going to be a roughing. It's going to be interesting to see what they end up calling here for the Henny Hard Seltzer power play. Choose Henny, choose flavor. Henning is going to go to the box to serve for the Watertown Wolves. Tomasi out there, Blacksmith out there for the Watertown Wolves, the penalty kill. Yates, Somero, Fletcher out there on the power play. Somero's going to drop it off, but it's going to skip over the stick of Bond at the line, gives it over to his D partner in Jesse Anderson. Anderson gives it to Yates.
And another 2 minutes for roughing. And a 10-minute misconduct, all at 13:30.
So 14 minutes worth of penalty. Yates carries the puck in. He's going to drop it to Somero. Somero back to Yates. Yates stick checked, and we're going to have another delayed penalty. Black Bears are going to hold. Bond gives it off to Yates. Yates holds, passes it back to, he's going to hold it. He thought he was going to give it off to Bond. Bond drops it to Oliveri, and
got a
we're going
hook
to head
there.
to a 5-on-3.
You got a hook? You got a hook?
I believe so. That was a hook on Blacksmith, who's probably had the best game out of any Watertown Wolf over the past 3 games. He has 3 goals.
Yeah, it's taking their best thing off, their best player off the ice.
And he's one of their best penalty killers as well. A guy who's very ferocious in the penalty kill, very aggressive. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Binghamton Black Bears.
So as I said, I wondered if anyone's looking for a gift for old Matty B, the Thomas Rye jersey, and give me a Blacksmith jersey too. Send them to the podcast. Listen, I like players like these. I mean, I've seen some good hockey play this weekend. It's been really good.
Yeah, Thomas Ray also is on a 4-game PTO. He just had his renewed. If you don't know about the FPHL, they use a lot. You have a certain number of 4-game PTOs you can use. Danbury has used like a lot of theirs. They had 3 to 4 players on a PTO at a time, whereas the Black Bears have been a little more scarce with theirs because as you get closer to the playoffs, sometimes you get guys back from the SPHL or you didn't expect to be free as the Watertown Wolves win the draw, but it's quickly dispossessed by Connor Smith. Smith to Oliveri. Oliveri back to Bond. Bond's going to hold. Gives it to Logar. Logar to Yates. Yates to Bond. Bond shoots on net. Kicked away by Owen Liskowitz, and it's settled down to Oliveri. Oliveri gives to Yates. Yates to Logar. Logar holds.
Nice
little
move.
to Yates. Stuffed by the goaltender, and Yates shattered his stick on that one. An unfortunate one for Gavin Yates. Sam Lavecchi out of his net to stop the puck. He's going to settle it down, give it to Dakota Bond. Bond, after the trainer's assist to Gavin Yates from Dylan Konecki. Yates, he carries the puck up the ice, Gets it just poke-checked ever so briefly away. It's going to end up on the stick of Bond, however. Loses his feet. Yates holds it. Gives it to Logar. Logar off the defender. Oliveri tries to get it to Logar. And it's just going to get chipped out of the offensive zone by the Watertown Wolves. Looks like there's going to be a line change, just a partial line change here. Botero on the ice. 20 seconds left in the 5-on-3. 56 left in the total power play. Oliveri's going to hold and circle. He's going to drop it off to Boilar. Boilar back to Oliveri. Oliveri's going to line up a huge slam to the back of the net. The Dawn of Binghamton scores the 7th goal for the Binghamton Black Bears as he stretches his leg right on top of the Velocity Clinical Research Center in ice logo.
Yeah, he screwed right out to that slot where he's got everything to look at, everything to shoot at, and he just winds up and lets it rip.
And you can tell Don Oliveri's gassed out. That was a long power play shift. He had been out there the entire series of the power play. Still 44 seconds left in the Henny's Hard Seltzer power play. As we see on the Heinz Energy replay, Oliveri's going to drop it off to Boilar. Boilar back to Oliveri. Oliveri's just going to line it up and just puts it top shelf.
Walked in there right into the hash mark area and just let it fly.
Black Bears still on the Henny Hard Seltzer power play. It's going to be Fletcher facing off against Botero. Fletcher wins the draw back to Stone. Stone's going to hold the puck, circle. Harassed by Botero. Jesse Anderson gets the puck up the ice. He's going to hold it to the far right side, circle, get it back up top to the defense. Logar holds. He's going to get it to Stone. Stone's going to circle. Shut down by the Watertown defense, but he's able to get it off to Fletcher. Fletcher's going to hold. Drop it over to Stone. Stone to Boilar. Boilar ties up with the Watertown defense, but Black Bears able to turn it back over onto the stick of Fletcher. Fletcher to Logar for his second goal of the game. Logar with the goal.
Yeah, just drag everybody down, pull everybody to you, find the open man in the slot, beautiful pass, beautiful goal.
Just kidding, folks. That is Justin Samaro. Justin Samaro with the goal. Andrew Logar got one earlier in the game on the first power play shift. Justin Samaro, the other rookie brought in last year at the end of the season, the playoffs, 1-2, Logar and Samaro gets his first power play pull of the game. 3:53 left in the third period. What an excellent job, though. Fletcher's going to get the primary assist there. Justin Samaro with an excellent goal, keeps his stick on the ice. Logar gives it to Yates. Yates to Connor Smith. Smith's going to hold, drops it off to Yates. Logar not able to get it through. Shot on goal by Bond. Logar holds, shoots off the knee of the defender, and he's going to keep holding and cycle the puck behind the net. Logar to Smith. Smith to Yates. Yates gives it to Logar. Logar drops it off to Bond. Bond shoots, blockered down by Owen Liskowitz. 3:16 left in the third period. Justin Samaro with the 8th Black Bears goal so far this game. And folks, we are headed to our under 5 media timeout. Come back for more to see how this game wraps up. 8-1 Binghamton Black Bears. Justin Samaro with a huge power play goal. Found us back here right after this.
Jersey, bring us the Hennies! Yeah!
All right, I got the Hennies. That's me out, eh? Oh yeah! Cheers, baby.
A win like that calls for a real celebration.
Oh yeah.
I have one on that.
Getting your hands on an all-new CF Moto side-by-side or four-wheeler is now easier than ever at ExciteMotorsports.com. Purchase your next power sports vehicle with our new, easy, and quick online buying experience. Browse inventory on ExciteMotorsports.com. Buy, get approved for financing and e-sign online right from your phone. Ride, have your new power sport vehicle delivered to your home the next day at no extra charge. Browse, buy, ride. Fun starts here at ExciteMotorsports.com.
And welcome back into the Jeff Guy's Auto Center booth. I'm Alex Jones here. Many of the Unsportsmanlike Conduct podcast. Black Bears have an offensive zone draw. Yates loses it, however. Watertown's able to get the puck out, and they're going to start the zone clear. Black Bears have been really difficult to clear the puck on, as they have a very, very aggressive forecheck so far against the Watertown Wolves. All weekend they've done a really good job dissuading them. Sergey gives up the puck, however. Smith blows a tire. It's going to get in. Godbout gets it over. Black Bears still keeping up the pace and the energy. Connor Smith gets the puck back, gives it to Yates. However, Yates just not able to hand it. Liam Anderson's going to come in. Shot on net. Connor Smith shoots. He scores! Connor Smith with the goal. The 9th of the game for the Black Bears. You could tell they really wanted that one, man.
Yeah. Again, you're out front, rebound. There's nobody contesting you. You're standing out there all day. Of course you're going to score. It's just, yeah.
An excellent, excellent goal, and an entire shift by that line for the Black Bears. They had 4 or 5 scoring opportunities there that really looked like they could have put it in the back of the net. Yates gets the puck taken away from him. Puck on net, and then Smith just hack and whacks 2 into the back of the net. Fletcher's going to go out. Oliveri's going to take a rest. Probably a smart one not to.
Their 9th goal on their 61st shot of the game.
Incredible,
Amazing.
isn't it? Black Bears continue the forecheck pressure. Blacksmith gets the puck over to Gingrich. Gingrich is going to hold. Gives it back to Blacksmith. Blacksmith carries in. He's going to take a wide shot. Boilar cuts him off, however. He's going to pin it against the board. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game for the Black Bears. Somero immediately dispossesses. Fletcher's going to get it to Jesse Anderson. Jesse Anderson trying to sneak up the middle, and that's going to be offsides. Gavin Yates arguing it a little bit, but that puck was very clearly out of the zone. 9-1, Binghamton Black Bears on the Connor Smith goal. And Justin Somero getting a power play goal that for the 8th one of the game. We're getting rarefied air. 9 goals in a game. Watertown wins. Henning gives a good cross check to Fletcher. Boilar with a good check behind. Black Bears continuing the defensive pressure. Cross ice pass. Shot stopped by Somero. Somero gives it off to Yates. Yates is going to hold. He leaves it for Oliveri. Oliveri shoots in the back of the net. I thought that was in.
I got the post.
That's going to clear the zone. 134. You can hear the fans chanting, "We want 10." You can also kind of tell the Black Bears want 10 as well.
Put him out there. Let's see.
Jesse Anderson carries the puck up nice. He's going to give it to Somero. Gets a little bit of a check. Anderson gets it back to Boilar in the defensive zone. Thornton applying pressure. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in this game between the Black Bears and the Watertown Wolves. Boilar gives it to Jesse Anderson. Anderson dispossessed by Henning, however. Henning forces the puck back deep into the zone. Boilar's going to hold and just backhand it out of play, and it looks like it got tipped on the way out. 55.9 seconds left.
Should be the final line
period.
change. This should be the final.
And
we got a penalty.
Boilar is
delay
heading.
game?
It did not touch the glass. We are heading to the Northeast Striping Corporation penalty kill.
You know what? Hey, stay consistent, Stripes. I appreciate that.
Black Bears penalty kill as all game long brought to you by the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Northeastern Striping Corporation is a full-service specialty contracting company specializing in paving and concrete. Watertown wins the draw, starts the cycle. 52 seconds left in the game. Gingrich throws it across the ice. Gingrich holds it in, able to keep it in the zone. Watertown continues their cycle. Ray gets the puck down, gloves it to himself, plays it off the skate of the Watertown player, and is going to clear it all the way down the ice. Thomas Ray and Don Oliveri out there. Dakota Bond and Dan Stone are your penalty killers. 22 seconds left in this one.
This is the most offensive pressure Watertown's had this game right now.
Honestly, yeah. Black Bears are going to hold the puck. Bond gives it off to Somero. Somero's going to dipsy doodle backhander over the glove of Owen Liskowitz. And that is your lot, folks. Binghamton Black Bears win this one 9-1. a bevy of goals, a parade of goals as the players come out to celebrate on the ice. Everyone embracing Sam Levecchi, who had a 26-save, 1-goal performance. An excellent, excellent job for the Binghamton Black Bears. We'll be right back with a full recap from the La Quinta Inns and Suites post-game show right after this, folks.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome into the La Quinta Inns and Suites post-game show. La Quinta Inns and Suites by Wyndham Binghamton, 581 Harry L. Drive in Johnson City. As we wait for our 3 stars in the game, our 3rd star of the game, Sam Levecchi. 26 shots faced, 1 goal.
It didn't seem like he was getting much work, but, you know, the work he did get, there were some tricky shots. You got to give him there, and he was able to keep active back there and keep his team in.
And our 2nd star of the game coming up out of the tunnel in just a second is going to be Connor Smith.
Yeah, just 2
looks
goals.
Like a little bit of confusion. Don Oliveri going to be throwing that one out. A little bit of miscommunication. And your captain, Tyson Kirkby, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 1 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah, no-brainer there. Was definitely the captain and the catalyst for everything tonight.
100%. He was the life and soul of the Black Bears tonight, playing a lot of minutes in those 2 transitional center positions, was all over the place.
And that's what a captain's supposed to do?
100%. And Tyson Kirkby is the tail that wags the dog in this situation. As he goes, so do the rest of the Black Bears go. When he is feisty, when he's feeling himself, like celebrating with his face on our dasher board. To follow our YouTube channel. Everyone, if you're watching right now, like, share, subscribe to the Black Bears YouTube channel. You know, you can really see that energy go through the team.
I want one of his jerseys, too. Can you make all this happen for me?
I can make 2 out of the 3 happen. I don't know about the Watertown jersey, however. And, folks, we'll be right back with the Binghamton Booster Club stat recap. Come back for more right after this.
Bring in the new year with the Binghamton Black Bears as they take on the Danbury Hatchets on Sunday, December 31st at a special 5 p.m. start time. It is 2-for-1 beer night, and the Black Bears will be wearing their Night Ranger jerseys for the 2nd time this year. Add your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Upper Front Street in Binghamton. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
All about you make me think of good things.
Good day.
Like calming tempers down.
Good day.
And passing them around.
So stand up and cheer. Well, that's good beer.
Good thing.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
And welcome back into the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. Now it's time to take a listen to this game's full highlights brought to you by the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club. Let's start out the story as we wrapped up tonight. An even strength goal for Connor Smith, the assist by Tyson Kirkby and Dakota Bond. That was 3 minutes and 33 seconds into the first period.
Yeah, are we going all the way back there? That's like
we're going
1,000
all the way
goals
back.
ago. Yeah, that was So that was the check that never happened, and then Smith stayed with it. Had some space, walked up to the slot, and good night.
And then Andrew Logar scores on the power play with 3:29 left in 3:29 into the left in the second period. Starts the scoring out early for the Black Bears. 3:33 left in the first period on Smith goal. 17:31 left on the second period for Logar's power play. Oliveri and Dakota Bond assist on that one. That's a second assist for Dakota Bond, who had a pretty productive weekend.
Yeah, he did, and this goal was really the epitome of what this game would end up being. Just Binghamton was just really a step ahead the whole time. On this particular play, they were cycling the puck marvelously in the power play, and Binghamton was just standing there, and they paid the price.
Next one came at even strength. Tyson Kirkby with the lone assist from Josh Fletcher. An excellent job by Kirkby getting a stretch pass and just putting it in the back of the net off the rebound from Fletcher.
Yeah, you can't give up. I mean, listen, Bouchard did what he had to do all weekend. He was mercilessly shot against all weekend. You can't give up those big rebounds, especially when your defense is beat.
And then Daniel Stone had the fanciest goal of the game. 1:07 left in the third period. He scores the header goal.
Yeah, you can talk about this one. I still haven't seen it.
It chops up in the air, pops up, and then floats, and you see him explode his head up and just pops it right over the top of Bouchard into the back of the net. The assist for that one is Connor Smith with his second point of the game.
I'll believe you there because, as I said, I still haven't seen it.
Then it goes to Chitwin Blacksmith, who's assisted by Josh Tomasi. Even strength goal, 18:38 into the second period.
So without him, I mean, he scored all three of their goals this weekend, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So, I mean, good player, top shelf, 4-on-2 play. One of the only times that Binghamton kind of got caught pinching and they got caught short. Pretty well executed and a beautiful top shelf goal.
And then with 12 seconds left in the period, Tyson Kirkby gets his second of the game, and the lone helper on that one is Don Oliveri.
Yeah, this was really the prettiest goal of the night. Comes in, kind of has a step on his defender, goes to that backhand with those quick hands, goes high, elevates, power, boom.
And then we head into the third period. Jesse Anderson gets the scoring going. 14:46 left in the period. He gets the puck, even strength goal. The only lone helper on that one is Gavin Yates. That was the drawback at the offensive zone and just threw it on net. Good things happen when you put the puck on net.
And also when you get in front of the goalie. There was a lot of traffic. Both Watertown and Black Bear players were creating a lot of traffic in front of the net. He put it on net, and good things happen.
And then Don Oliveri scores an even strength goal. 15:52 into the third period. That means 4:35 left in the game.
Right.
Assist from Matthew Boilar and goaltender Sam Levecchi.
Yeah, this was, again, the power plays at the end of the game when things got kind of sloppy, but, they didn't call off the dogs, and another nice slap shot from the slot. Nice goal.
And then Justin Samaro gets hit power play goal. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. The assists on that one, the Chinook kid himself, Josh Fletcher, his second of the game, and Jesse Anderson, his second point of the game.
Yeah, Watertown was consistently playing this collapse-style defense all night, and this was just another example of how that defense allowed Binghamton to operate in space, and that's exactly what happened here.
And our final goal of the frame, Connor Smith gets it in the back of the net, starts us and ends us here in Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. The assists for those go to Liam Anderson and Connor McAnanama, a goaltender playing forward, got the assist.
There you go. Would have been better if you got the goal, but listen, rebounds. We talked, it's been a theme all night. You can't give them up. They gave up another big one. Paid the price again.
And so our 3 stars of the game, again, folks, brought to you tonight by Budweiser. Tonight's 3 stars of the game. Third star, Sam Levecchi, 25 saves, 1 goal against. Connor Smith, a huge, huge game for him. 2 goals, 1 assist, and Tyson Kirkby, 2 goals, 1 assist as well, is your number 1 star of the game, the captain, the number 1 star of the game. Our next home game, folks, are ringing in the new year with the Black Bears as they take on the hated Danbury Hat-Tricks inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena on New Year's Eve at a special 5 p.m. start time. Tickets can be purchased online at the Binghamton Blair, blackbearshockey.com. I just want to thank you so much, Matty B, for being here, coming out, just, again, get one last plug of your podcast
Absolutely.
for the folks.
Robo, before I do that, again, thank you for having me back tonight. I witnessed 14 goals and 100 shots from the Binghamton Black Bears this weekend. It was a marvelous thing to see. Don't forget, check out the Unsportsmanlike podcast every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on all of our social media platforms and the FPHL homepage on their website.
And just a big shout out to everybody behind the scenes, Josh Williams and our video crew who do a fantastic job. Thank you to them. Bobby Gross, our ticketing expert. Thank you to him. Kelsey Lane, group sales and school relations. Trevor Portenzio does our game day operations and everything with that. Just like to thank everybody involved. Thank you again, Matty B.
Yep.
Thank you again for all of those who help us out near and far. Brooks Hill, get better soon, buddy. We hope to see you soon. Everyone have a great night. This is the end of the La Quinta Inn and Suites postgame show here on the Binghamton Black Bears YouTube. Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.